evening, jammers. Welcome to the JNC Podcast Live. I'm your host, Brad Brock, and tonight we're just ranting and raving and chatting with all of you out there. Hey, we're also going to talk about some of the upcoming episode features with new challenges and guests and more. Well, of course, check out this week's headlines in the Jordy Files. We'll have a topical chat or rant in Elly's Bad Bitch Bible study. And we'll play a round of Name That Tune. And, of course, we'll share our shameless plugs. But let's hear it for the crew tonight. Again, with me is the bad bitch herself, Miss Elly Brock.
Hello, it's good to be back.
And JT is Jordy Taylor.
Oh, hello.
I'm going to send her off on another mission again.
Oh, no.
Remember what I said. If the pickle juice isn't in the fridge, it's on the top shelf of the bar.
I looked.
No.
Yes.
Not possible.
On the shelf bar and the bar.
On the very top shelf of the bar. The very top shelf.
That's a mission for you because I can't reach the top shelf.
So not where all the regular stuff is, but all above it. On the top shelf. It's hiding up there. Part of our shot of the week. That looks old and that looks terrible. I would not drink that. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight over on YouTube. Appreciate you hanging out there. And if you are watching on Facebook, we encourage you to come on over to YouTube. Do it. The link to the YouTube video is actually in the description of the video that you're watching on Facebook. So click that. Come over to YouTube. There's more people on the chats to harass, and it's more fun for all of you and for all of us here. And if you can't watch, you can listen to us. You can listen to us on JNC Radio in the free Live 365 radio app. Get it wherever you get your apps. Then search for JNC Radio and add us to your favorites. And listen.
You can also call in and talk to us.
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm sorry.
Good job. Oh, look at you! You found it.
My God.
Good job.
Very far back.
I told you it was up there, though. I wasn't lying.
It says it's delicious.
It is delicious. Yes, we do have the JNC Lounge line open for your calls. You can reach us at 772-888-1596, 772-888-1596. We are live. We're really here in the studio. And you can call us with any of your rant and raves, rant or raves, or both. We'll take that. We're there. Am I going to have to? Do I have to do everything in this place? Oh my!
So bad. I didn't grab enough cups either. I did the whole mixture thing again.
Oh wow,
Jordan, no.
This is horrible.
we were prepared.
Live radio, folks. Live video, live. We're alive. It's a good day to be
We're
alive.
here.
Oh my God, she doesn't know. Jordy doesn't know. Right, Elly? How are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling better.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were sad that we missed you. We missed you last week when we did the Sammy Hagar tasting, and
Yeah, I got what everyone else has been getting.
Yeah, sinus infections, and it's been gnarly. I was even down and out with it just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
and but I'm back now, and I'm glad you're back.
yeah. It didn't last too long, thankfully. A little Sudafed. That was good.
I feel like as soon as that dust cleared out, everything went back to normal.
Yeah,
for me,
my allergies are still really bad, but
yeah.
it's better.
Jordan, you're doing such a great job over there, you guys. Ooh, before we dive into our willy-nilly evening,
Thanks.
let's actually kick things off with our shot of the week.
Might be done by then. Oh my God! No one took the lid off.
Oh my God, you're the worst.
I'm so weak and so sad.
Paul said, sounds like you guys need a bartender. Are you kidding me?
It's really on there, dog. It is. and done fucked it up with their delicious dill juice.
That was the easy. I'm sick of y'all. You're fired. I'm fired. Let's go to the bar.
Where's Derek? When we need him.
Where's my arm reachy thingy? Anyway, you guys, we are the shot of the week this week. Brought to you by Jordan. Eventually,
Another layer.
this is the,
Another like
this is a twist on the standard pickleback, and this is what they call the bread and butter pickleback. Instead of using Irish whiskey, we're gonna swap it out for Fireball. Sounds gross?
yeah.
It might be. Let's find out. So yeah, a
This
legend.
pickle juice looks like energy drink pee.
Legend has it that this tastes like a bread and butter pickle. And the pickle juice actually cuts that cinnamon taste, and there's a little sweetness to it. I'm gonna have you come
do like
around.
bread
I don't
and
want
butter
to
pickles.
hand that over. Yeah. So you take one shot of Fireball whiskey, and you take one shot of pickle juice. And that's it. So we're gonna go now. There is an order to this, so be sure to take the Fireball first, and then pickle back.
Oh.
Right. Cheers to all of you out there drinking with us tonight. We are so thankful that you're tuning in with us. Ladies, cheers to you. Cheers to Derek, and cheers to Derek's dad.
Yeah.
I was having surgery. That's why Derek's out tonight. So we wish you the best. This bud's for you. Cheers, ladies.
And I'm just glad the Fireball is cold.
It is so cold.
Because the pickle juice is not.
What do you think?
I hated the Fireball less.
Yeah.
Do you get bread and butter?
A little bit.
Pickle
At the
out of
end,
it?
Yeah.
On the now.
Good job, Brad. That wasn't horrible.
Yeah, it might even honestly be better than the whiskey, than just the regular pickleback for me.
Yeah, you think? I
Yeah.
like it. I like that.
Yeah.
That's something I would do.
Let's do another one.
Okay, freak show. We gotta,
I like pickles.
here,
so-
well,
I do
there's my
like
cups.
pickles,
We have a
too.
whole show to get through, but
Okay, I'll work on pouring another round. It's going to take me like half the show, so
I'm down with that. You guys
I should really be a bartender at some point in life to like learn.
join us each week for our shot or cocktail of the week by visiting jncpodcast.com to see what we're planning. Then get everything you need delivered to your door from our friends at Drizzly. Oh, man, there was a little song on the end of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Way to
I
be
should
like,
get like a tomatome and just do the drizzly.
Oh, Tomatome.
Yeah, isn't that what they're called?
I don't know what that is.
Really?
Yeah. Enlighten me.
It's like a little thing. It's like a pitch changer.
Oh, so like auto
Like
tune?
auto tune, yeah. But it's like a little thing with a little face on it. Yeah.
Oh.
Just
Duh,
Google
Brad.
it. They're cute.
All right, I'll Google it on the break. Let's see what the hell that is. So, you guys, tonight we're going to kick off going around the lounge with some rants and raves. But because I like to start things out on a positive foot, we're going to do our raves. We're going to rave about some things that happened between last week and this week, and then of course we'll get into our rants. I have a couple. So, I guess we'll start off with Miss Elly.
Oh.
Elly, so since you've been out for a couple of weeks, you can go back as far as you'd like. But give us some raves. What's been going on that's been the joy in your life?
So I spent the day on Monday. I had off of work, and I decided to do some retail therapy, which is always fun.
Ah.
I spent like an hour in Ulta.
oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
no.
didn't spend a lot. That's a lie. I did spend a lot. But it was only on like one thing, which was like my main purchase. So I've been wanting Chanel perfume for like years, and I was like, you know what? I deserve this.
Did you get the Chance one?
I did.
It's the best one.
It's
I was gonna
very-
ask.
yeah.
Ask if you went old school and went Chanel number 5.
no one
No.
does that. That smells like dead old lady.
It does smell a
It's
lot
really
like
not
an old
good.
lady.
Yeah.
But no, I love it, and I've been wearing it every day, and I put it on before I go to bed because I'm that bougie.
Which one did you get?
The orange
Oh,
one.
okay. Yeah, the OG Chance
Yeah,
one.
it's
Yeah,
like
that one's the
patchouli and rose and
Yeah.
other stuff. Yeah.
best. Nice, good
Yeah.
purchase.
And then I got like a body scrub that smells really nice and has sparkles. Very girly. And then I spent like 2 hours in Barnes and Noble.
Oh, nice.
And I forgot how much I love going to a bookstore and just walking around. Because
there is something magical about it,
yeah,
right?
like back in the day at the mall, we had Borders, right? And that was where everyone hung out. And it's no longer there. But Barnes and Noble is still there, and they're still popping. Like, there's a lot of people there.
I believe Barnes and Noble is part owned by Amazon, so I guess that's how they're kind of keeping it afloat.
Yeah.
Do not trust me on this. Go and fact check for yourself. And if you're out there and you are fact checking everything that I say, please let me know. I want to know. But I think I heard through the grapevine that it's part owned.
I
by
think
Amazon.
you're right, because I want to say I saw something on Amazon where there was a lot of stuff with Barnes and Noble.
I believe that's
It
kind of
says
why the Nook has kind of gone out.
Yeah.
It says that Barnes and Noble is humbled by Amazon.
Oh,
Humbled.
so not owned.
I don't know what the hell that means.
What the hell
but
does
that's-
that
I
mean?
don't
It's
know.
humbled?
wait, it says it has been sold to a hedge fund.
Oh, perfect.
What the hell does that mean?
So I guess it's owned by a bunch of people.
Well, anyways,
Ultimately.
Barnes
Yeah.
and Noble is
part with Amazon.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
doing their thing. But it was fun. I walked around. I bought a couple books, and it was a great day. I went home, ordered pizza,
Dang.
had a really good day.
Nice. That was just today?
No, that was Monday.
Oh,
Today I did absolutely nothing. I did one load of laundry, and that was it.
nice. Well, that's good. That's productive.
Yeah. So my raves lately have been just enjoying.
Oh, that wasn't the rave?
Well, I mean, like, yeah, that was fun. But like, when I have downtime, I like to just like do whatever I want to do. That's been great.
Nice.
Yeah. Other than that, I've been working. So,
So what's the rave?
me time has been fantastic.
Oh, I missed it. I missed that part. Oh,
Not
well,
a lot
good.
is going on in my life, so you know, that's been the good part.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah.
Did you fill up Papa's cup over here?
You still got your cups, Papa?
Yeah. I thought you refilled. Didn't you refill y'all's?
I did.
What about Papa over here? What about Big Papa?
Can you stop calling yourself Papa?
I love it when you
It's a
call
little
you
weird.
Big Papa.
All right, I'll digress. I apologize. Nice. Okay. What about Jordan's now pouring? Can you multitask, Jordan? Can you tell your raves and pour
Obviously.
drinks? You master.
Hello.
All right. Well, tell us what do you have to rave about over the last week?
Well, Brad, to be honest, not a whole hell of a lot. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, great. Perfect.
Well, our boss at work has been gone all summer. He likes to take the summer to go with his family and live the enchanted life and travels around the whole world. And so we had a meeting the other day and he told us all about it, and it sounded absolutely magical and upsetting all at the same time. And so he's back. So we've had lunch catered both days. So I think we're back to the lunch grind of goodness, being spoiled, wined, and dined. So that's always a rave
you
for
love
me.
that.
I do. We've missed that. You were even like, oh, so the well's dried up at work. And I was like, or not the well. I don't even know what you said, but something. And I was like, no, the doctor's just gone for the summer.
She came
So we're
home.
by
She came
ourselves.
home today and she was like, I got you a salad from Three Natives. I was
Yes.
like, oh, got me a salad, right? This is just the salad you didn't eat for lunch,
No,
isn't
we
it?
ordered so much that there were leftovers, and we're like, okay, well, they're just going to die in our fridge at work. So someone might as well get a added
Well, it's
perk
gonna
out of
die
this.
at all. It's gonna die anyway because I'm gonna kill it.
Oh,
Yeah.
R.I.P. So it's nice to have him back. So that was good. I mean, I didn't know how it would go because being gone the whole summer, I didn't know if he'd be all like, "Eh." But that was nice. Been nice having him back. Yeah. I have a future rave coming up.
No, that's right. Yeah, I got a little
Sorry, it's
jet
not-
set
it's not the
here.
yeah, I am doing the most for the rest of the year. So this weekend we're having a siblings trip, and my sister, who hasn't been on a plane in like, I guess I can't multitask, can I?
Yeah,
Who
you're
hasn't been
doing good things over there,
who
kid.
hasn't been on a plane in like 5 years.
I'm glad you called yourself out. I guess I can't multitask, can
right?
I?
I guess I did get distracted. She hasn't flown in 5 years, so we're getting her ass on a plane. come hell or high water, and going and flying to Chicago to visit my brother. So that will be fun for a long weekend staycation. And so hopefully do some damage there. So that'll be fun. Yeah. So future raves to come next Wednesday on the podcast. Also,
Nice. Very nice. Yeah.
yeah, we'll probably do some shopping. We get some alone time because I guess my brother has to work on Friday. So when we get in, we're going to Uber there, and then Savannah and I can tear up Chi-Town independently. So there's nothing to worry about. We should be completely fine, unharmed, survive. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to think too hard about it.
No, he lives in a fine part. It'll be fine. We're not going to go to the south side. We'll be fine.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Good.
and I'm tall. So
That's true.
people think I can fight.
Nobody wants
Even
to
though
fuck
I've
with
lost
you.
my muscles, but
That's okay. We can do some push-ups later.
I'll do a couple before I go. Maybe the muscles will come in overnight.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Well, nice.
Yeah.
Good deal. Yeah, my raves, I had a pretty nice weekend into the week. I had a really fun show Friday afternoon at Blue Point down in Jupiter. I then went and met up with my sister-in-law, or all of us here, our sister-in-law, Jen, and her sisters, and Jordan, of course. They were all hanging out for a girls' weekend last weekend. And so I went and hung out with them because they're going to see my friends in the 56 Ace Band at Voodoo Bayou down in Palm Beach Gardens. So always great to be able to go and see them. It's a cool venue, too.
I still haven't
cool.
been. I really want to go.
Ooh, you need to go.
Yeah.
We need to go.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll do
Oh,
that.
that could be a podcast
That sounds
outing.
like my type of place.
It's so cool. The decor is like, I want a whole house. of
Yeah,
it.
it's like
Medieval.
Scary.
like Pirates Alley, New Orleans. It's really
Yeah,
really
I'm
old
down.
school. It's fun.
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, like the bar in the place, like the bar shelves go all the way up to the second story ceiling. They have a big like library
Beauty
ladder.
and the Beast sliding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's dope. It's really cool. Yeah, you'd love
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
we'll figure that out. We'll go do that. But yeah, 56A's, all very good friends of mine. I love them, and I was really trying to stay in the shadows because I just played a whole show myself. But leave it to Matt Cap to. I'm sorry, Anthony Cap. Anthony and Matt from 56A's to find me in a crowd and harass me into coming up and singing songs. I love it, and I was so thankful, and they were so gracious to let me get up and sing with them. We did a couple songs.
I have video of it.
Yeah,
I saw Jen posted
yeah.
some stuff on Facebook too.
Yeah, it was fun.
I also a pickleback rave onto that.
Oh, Pickleback Way.
Pickleback, we should take our shot.
Oh yeah, and we should do that. When you left and then came back and had to take a selfie with everyone, I took a photo of your selfie moment. Creepily.
an outside selfie?
Yeah, I would say a selfie of your selfie, but I wasn't in it, so I guess that would just be a photo of your selfie.
Oh, have
That's always weird,
Have I not
right?
seen? I haven't seen this yet.
No, it was incognito.
Oh,
and then
so
you
you're like
ran
a-
out
Do you have
again.
it? Are you going to show it?
You were
Oh,
you were like a paparazzi.
I was.
Yeah.
I felt kind of. Yeah, I felt
You
like
should,
a stalker.
You could probably send that to. You could send me a Facebook message if you want with that. Anyway, cheers, you guys.
Cheers, Pickleback.
These types of shots of the week are dangerous because
Very
they
dangerous.
just keep getting poured over and over
And every
again.
time we say pickleback, we're going to be like, shut.
Yeah, and they don't
We
taste
say
like
that a lot.
alcohol.
Is that the
Yeah.
word of the day?
I guess so.
So
well,
be
these
selective.
little baby bit shots that Jordan pours is it's good for us. I think.
I was going to say that's out of respect, folks.
Respect.
She takes care of us.
For the
Mama
podcast.
Bear.
Yeah.
Cheers, you guys.
Someone's got to be responsible. If y'all haven't tried this one,
Ooh, I had a lot more pickle juice than I had
oh,
Fireball.
than you had
But that's
Fireball.
okay. I'm not mad
Yeah.
about it.
same.
This is a really good shot.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
It's I'm not a huge don't get it twisted. I love Fireball, but I'm not gonna drink it all night.
Yeah.
Do you have it there? Oh, look at that.
Did you send it?
Oh, you're so stupid. Let me see if I can throw it up here real quick.
Just so you can see the moment.
Yeah, let's see if it pops up.
And it all went down.
Oh no, it wants me to log into Facebook there.
Oh, jeez. well.
Let me see if that does it. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Hey, how about
wow.
that?
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
look at us there, Voodoo Bayou.
Little cuties.
Wonder why I did.
Is that
do it
the
last
stage?
time. That is the stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat.
They clear out some tables. There's plenty of dance room, and 56 Ace Band. They they have such a great following.
Oh yeah,
and they're loyal. So like it's always a party when they play. So it was really nice for them to have me up. It was great. I watched the video, and I got some some happy weight. I would like to call it happy weight. This is a rave, by the way. My happy weight. But boy, like you ever see like aging rock stars get up on stage these days, and and like they're gray and plump and just having the time of their lives.
Are you comparing yourself to an aging rock star right now?
Yes. Well, that's what I look like compared to these guys, because they look like rock stars. They're all like fit and good looking guys. And then I get up there, with my jams and cocktails hat on, and I'm like, "Are you guys ready to party out there? Let's sing a song that nobody's heard in 50 years." It was really a lot of fun.
You did just that.
And we did. And we had a good time. They were trying to get me to play guitar too, and I was like, I've been drinking. Probably not going to do that,
but thank you for the offer.
But yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Huge things happened over the last couple of days though. I'll talk about this a little later on in the show, but Johnny Ringo from the Code Rum Company and I have been working together, and various other people, including Sam Densler, who is part of this story, have been working together to put together this very cool experience cruise happening next year out of the Port of Palm Beach on the Margaritaville at Sea. Now that the cat's out of the bag, I can start talking about it, but I've been real quiet about it lately or before. So we put together this kind of outing over this past Monday and Tuesday where we had Sam and his lovely wife Gina over from the West Coast to hang out with us. We did a low country boil. The other person joining us is the one and only award-winning singer-songwriter Jesse Rice. Those of you in the trop rock world know of his records called the Pirate Sessions, a series of records. He writes incredible tunes. He's a very talented guy. One of his major claims to fame is that he wrote the song Cruise for the band Florida Georgia Line, which was their first mega hit out of the gate. Even Nelly got on board with that one and did a feature.
Do you want me to sing a little bit of it so people know?
Yes.
You know what?
Yes, 100%.
No, it's just kidding.
I think that's necessary. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I was just fucking around.
Go ahead. No.
Baby, you a song. You make me wanna roll my windows down.
I cruise. Nice, very good.
Got a bet. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we don't need to expound upon that. But yes, probably the biggest song of its the biggest song in its time.
Yes,
100%. And so, a very talented guy, and he's got a pretty big major accolade. Super nice guy. We had a great time. So Monday we did a low country boil. We had some drinks. We saw Vern Diesel out at Captain Hiram's. We took a tour through Mel Fisher's Treasure Museum there in Sebastian. And always a good time. And the kicker of that is, what did we do on Tuesday? Well, Tuesday morning we met at a little boat called the Showdown, which is a treasure boat. And thanks to Captain Bill Black. What do you hear? What are you guys hearing out there?
Crickets.
Is it I thought it was the bird.
It might be the bird too, but
I don't
yeah, no,
hear
I
it without
definitely
the
heard.
Oh my God,
something.
you're paranoid of the bird. It's not
Elly
back.
hears it too. I didn't even say
I thought
anything.
it was crickets though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird sounds. This is not a very well insulated room.
It's gone now. I don't know what happened. It could be PTSD. I don't know.
Oh, you know what it was?
What?
So the radio inside is playing our radio station, but there's a little bit of a delay. So you're probably hearing the crickets that I played.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at that, Scooby-Doo. We just Scooby-Dooed that shit.
that's special.
Solving mysteries here.
Okay, I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
back to my story.
Continue.
We go out on the Showdown. Captain Bill Black was gracious enough to let us go on board his ship to go out and search for lost Spanish treasure over in Sebastian. They call it the cabin wreck, but part of the 1715 fleet. So for hours, we sat telling stories in the sun and using the mailbox blower system to blow holes in the earth and send Mark, a wonderful diver from the crew, down there to go find stuff. And it was really exciting because he kept pinging things down there, and they kept blowing holes. And he found an old anchor. But everybody knew that was there, so they just marked it on the map and left it.
How big was it?
Oh, they're huge, Elly. These anchors are gigantic. Like, I don't even know if there's anything in this room as big. Maybe the size of that bookcase. It's massive. The eye hole where they put the rope through to tie it off, you could fit your entire fist through it. It's with a camera. Like, they're massive. You've never seen anything like it in your life. But there was something beneath the sand that it was big, kept pinging. So we kept blowing holes and blowing holes. Well, we fucking found it.
What was it?
It was another anchor. But not the cool,
bigger, better
but
anchor.
not the cool kind. It was a smaller, newer anchor of perhaps the 21st century design, and totally had barnacles and all kinds of gnarly stuff all over it. And that's what he was tracking. But that's the wonder of treasure hunting is, you never know what it is. You have to go and find it. Sometimes it's beer cans. Sometimes it's anchors. Sometimes it's piles of treasure. And they're out there currently searching for tons of silver coins that are manifested on a manifest for the ship that went down in that area. And they're looking for it. So it was a great time. Jesse had the time of his life. So I hear from Ringo, and it was just a really cool experience. I've had a great time too. I even took a little boat nap.
Of course you did.
Oh boy, that boat was rocking me to sleep like a little baby. It was wonderful. But yeah, and the other rave that I have is that I got to use my new cordless weed whip today when I mowed the grass.
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
I finally got to use it. Oh man, nothing better than being wireless, you guys. Really, truly.
How's your palm tree doing out there?
Oh, did you see it?
So
We don't talk about the palm tree.
No, we don't talk about
what?
Bruno.
I'm gonna mute you guys and just go to my beautiful vase. But no, yeah. So the palm tree's doing fine, just fine. Thanks for asking.
It's so green.
yeah.
It's full of
Yes,
life. Really.
lots of fertilizer. Anyway, moving on.
I think that
moving
should be a
on.
rave talk too.
Darlene Morehouse said Jesse Rice is very good looking. He sure is, Darlene. He's a good looking dude and a funny guy to boot.
Darlene,
So,
if you come on the cruise with us,
yeah, you'll get to meet him.
you can meet him.
Yeah, we got the hookup. We're Facebook official. We're friends on Facebook now. So
Oh,
it's
so you can go through Brad and get the hookup.
yeah, and get the hookup, of course. Okay, so now the second part of this rant and rave or rave and rants is, of course, our rants. And boy, do I have one. I can't wait. But we're going to start with Jordan.
It's been
Jordan.
burning a hole in your tongue, hasn't it, Brad?
It has. I had to bite it. Almost bit it off.
Oh, you're bleeding.
All right, Jordan, we'll start with you. What's your rants over the last week?
Well, Brad, I have one pretty much every day between 8 and 9 a.m. and also between 6 and 7 p.m. Yes.
Yeah, what are you usually doing between those times, Jordan?
I'm driving. I hope that one day I would consider myself rich if I just never had to drive myself again. I think that would just be a highlight of life. You know what I'm saying? You feel?
You're
Do you
preaching
feel?
to the choir. Absolutely.
It's just awful, terrible. I don't know. So it's just the easiest thing to
Driving
rant
is
about.
awful. I remember having to drive down to Jupiter from Fort Pierce for like 3 years straight in a car with no AC.
I just think it's annoying because, like, I would even honestly prefer to take. There's just no other way to go besides
There's no
the
other way.
highway.
No.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It makes no fucking sense. It's like,
and
how
it's
is there
you're always
one
stopped
route?
on there for no reason.
Yeah.
Like you always expect there to be like an accident or something.
Yeah,
but
and that's
no, it's just
acceptable.
like there's
Yeah.
traffic and then all of a sudden there's not. And you're like, well, who is the asshole?
Yeah, what happened here? Who fucked this up?
That's
for
one of
everyone?
her biggest things. She's like,
Yeah.
the traffic is at a standstill. It
You
takes
get up there and
25
I'm
minutes.
almost like, someone better be fucking dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
I'm sorry. That's or severely injured.
But no, it's
at least
just,
blocking
it's
a
nothing
lane
going on. It's just people don't know how to drive, or like people are trying to merge onto the highway.
Yeah.
And like
That's another
blocks
dumb
everything.
thing. The merging things. Some of them have really short merge-ons, and it's like, I don't know, just the whole system broken.
I feel like if you're driving on the highway
Yeah.
and you're in the far right lane, and you know that you're coming up to somewhere where people are merging on,
And,
you
like,
should move over
and not even
and
just
let
like
them just get on the highway.
anyone merging on, but like heavily merged on. You know, there's
Yeah.
some exits where you're like,
yeah.
oh, there might be like one or two cars, but then there's somewhere you're like, there's going to be 480 million cars merging on right now. I should get the fuck over because this is not going to be pretty. But anyway, so there were two situations today, and I'm sure everyone out there has had them happen to them. I was driving happily on 95 with the cruise control on, which I've just realized as I've gotten older, no one believes in cruise control, which I do not understand, because if I could set cruise control all the time, I would. And
I
just
use it religiously.
Same. I don't
Religiously.
understand why you would not, and I feel no one does. So that's also infuriating because everyone's like, "Oh, let's go this fast, this slow, whatever."
Philip
so anyway,
says, J Road Rage Tay. That's your new nickname.
oh, I like that. Yes, I like that. And so there was someone in the middle lane, not even in the right slow lane, already a strike, going literally 40 miles an hour, just cruising, having a great time, probably 100. And
He's probably listening to the Florida Georgia line. So.
yeah, probably just cruising, just cruise.
Maybe
And-
it was song.
Yeah, maybe he was.
Maybe he was.
And made everyone slam on their brakes on the highway because they were just behind. You know, I thought there was like, oh God, I was like, oh, it's the Hope Sound area. There's an accident. We're gonna be stuck here for 2 hours. It's gonna be great. No, it was just that guy going 40 miles an hour in the middle lane, and I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I have to, I get off in Palm City, and then I go onto the turnpike, and then we're merging onto the turnpike, and this guy with like some little, I don't even know what kind of apparatus machine thing it was attached to his truck, literally merging on the turnpike, which is already scary because it's semi-Truckville, USA, and also like it's two-laned, so there's not a lot of options, so everyone's in the, it's hard to merge on there sometimes. It's very like Jesus take the wheelie as it is. And we're merging on, and and I'm, 2 cars behind him, and he's literally going like 30 miles an hour trying to merge onto the turnpike. I was like, you're going to need to kick it up to like 70, like right quick, like 2 seconds.
Yeah, you got to merge with the speed of
There's
traffic.
semi trucks. I was just like, oh my God. And I'm like, we're both, this other car and me are stuck behind him. I was just like, we're all going to die. Like, we're all
They did do a
gonna
really
die.
good job in Palm City where they
And it's all under construction now, so
yeah,
it's
but
even
they-
more
but they-
awful.
they lengthened that merge lane.
God bless.
Which was really important.
That is crucial because
They,
there's
they
a
made it like a whole, like half a mile longer.
And it's even worse too because now they have like the cement walls all around, so it's like you're really just fucked if you have to fly off the. If you, I don't know. I'm just like it. I'm speechless. Honestly, I'm just like, sir.
Yeah, the traffic. My blood pressure is never so high as
all
when
flushed.
as when I'm editing video or driving on the interstate. Yeah, those are the 2 times where like I think my aorta may come.
Even driving
detached.
in town is awful now because
Yeah.
like,
And everything's one goddamn lane.
well, there's just so many cars. Like even driving.
Paul said. Oh, what did he say? It was important.
I'll be impressed that I even took the turnpike. Okay.
Somebody said it. Oh yeah, where's the cheese with all this wine?
See, it's a good rant.
We just want to say hi to
I could bitch about
to
traffic
Darlene
forever.
and Linda out there. Linda said maybe
ladies.
they were listening to our podcasts. That's why they were driving so slow.
That's why they were casually strolling on the road.
Well, they should listen to this podcast.
Yeah, and they
learn
should
something.
They should take the back roads.
And learn something.
Yeah.
Any other rants, Jordy?
I think that was enough. I'm sweating now, so I think we're good.
Well, let me pickle back off to that.
Oh.
Oh, they're not ready. Okay, drink the residue out of the bottom.
Drink the residue. Who are you?
I don't know, but we're doing another one because they're delicious.
Yeah,
Well,
they really are.
Here,
Good
while-
choice.
While you do that, I guess I'll get into my rants. Those of you that follow me on social media may be aware that on Sunday I had had enough, apparently. And I went in. I was setting up at a venue. I won't name any names, but if you know where I was on Sunday, the first and third Sunday of every month, usually, you know where I was. And all over the place, I found probably 3 or 4 broken guitar strings, one completely brand new guitar string.
Oh, no.
Just lying all over the floor. Guitar picks, always, everywhere we go. And so I cleaned everything up, but I was like, you know what? I'm just salty enough to rant about it on social media. So I did, and it got a lot of engagement. A lot of musicians coming out of the woodwork to say that they agree, and to my delight, many of them do as I do and clean up, regardless of whose mess it is. You just want to leave the stage. But my rant is, come on, man. Like, we all share those spaces. Like, even if you don't give a shit about the place that you're playing, like, the next person who is your musical brother has to go and sit up there. And you're just leaving that mess for us. Somebody had mentioned they find 9-volt batteries everywhere. So that's my pet peeves. Guitar strings, batteries, and cups, and cigarette butts.
Now, how close usually are trash cans to the proximity of the stage?
If the trash can...
on your way to your car?
If the trash can was 5 million miles away, I would expect every musician to walk there and throw their trash away.
Don't they have a trash can like right on the other side of the railing there, though? I'm pretty sure they
have it by the bar. And guess what? I know almost every musician goes to that bar to order their drinks. And the trash can's right there.
Do you feel like that the musicians think it's the duty of the staff because they bust the tables that they should bust the stages?
No, absolutely not.
Do you think some feel that
they're
way?
just lazy.
If you're leaving...
You don't even think they think that far into it?
Yeah.
I think that's outrageous. If you bust a string and you pull it out of your guitar, like, it's one thing if you drop a pick that is a millisecond of an event that happens. You grab another pick and you're back in the game. When you break a string, that's an event. That doesn't end with the string breaking. The string breaks. You have to remove it from the guitar, throw it on the floor, get a new string, restring it, or if you're really posh, you bring another guitar, and but still you have to take that guitar off, stop everything you're doing. This is an event. You know that you took that string and threw it on the floor. And what's worse is sometimes you find the clippings, so they changed the string, clipped the little end off, and threw it on the floor. Stop being skanks. You're better than that. We're better than that. I would expect you to chastise me if you found that I was doing some shit like that, but I'm crazy OCD. So if you find trash from me, it's because I was stumbling drunk and somebody should address another problem. Or, I was incapacitated in some way. If you find my trash on the ground, it's because I left all my gear there, which has happened.
Even when you weren't drunk.
Even when I wasn't drunk, yeah. That's just the old age is kicking in. But seriously, if any musicians are watching now or will watch in the future, please just pick up your shit. It's really tacky. It's really tacky. Like, you make all of us look like we're kindergartners coloring outside the lines, and like, you're just the worst. Or quit. Give it up. Go work at McDonald's.
Or bring your own trash bag. Maybe they could bring their own trash can.
If they can't, they would never.
I'll bring a grocery bag for them.
Some musicians barely bring what they need to perform. Like, some of them show up and they use bar stools to sit on because they don't have their own equipment. Before I get into that rant, if you're showing up to your gig and you need things from the bar to perform your show, get bent. I digress.
Yeah, you should try something else.
Yeah,
probably.
Or like go to Walmart and buy a $5 stool, for God's sake. Tramps. Anyway.
Savages.
That's my rant. That's my only rant, and it's still fresh because I played a gig last night at the Tipsy Tiki.
You were so mad you posted on Facebook.
Yes, I did. In Fort Pierce, And I saw it again. Strings, cups, somebody's glasses, and I made a little quip about it. I was like, well, they're probably not going to be able to see this without these.
Wow.
On the post.
Oh, wow.
So it doesn't even matter where it is. It's all over.
It is all over.
People are just trash.
This isn't like I saw it the first time and was like, I'm furious about this. It's everywhere. It's unbelievable. And like, not on like big stages where it's like a stage. It's like in the corners in restaurants where like people, their table's going to be there in 5 minutes after you finish. And people are going to eat there and step all over that stuff. A little child is going to get tetanus because of your stupid rusty strings. And let me tell you what about the strings.
Oh, dear God.
One of these strings I found were so rusty. I don't even know how whoever was playing on this thing. This was the rustiest string I ever seen in my life. It's like you took that guitar, you put that guitar away because you had kids and you needed to raise them, and for 25 years it sat in a closet, and you busted it out and you're like, I'm gonna be a rock star this week, and you played those same ass strings.
Maybe they've just been out there that long.
That's what I was thinking.
Philip goes, how rusty was it?
Do you need some cheese?
I do. I need some cheese.
A plate
for that
of
wine.
cheese?
Perhaps a pickleback.
Oh, a pickleback would help.
A
bread and butter pickle.
Oh, bread and butter pickle. Here we go. Okay, so now that I'm all worked up.
Yeah, are you sweating over there now?
I am, and I'm wearing a sports coat.
Oh, yeah, you're really hyperventilating.
Really feeling it. That really got me worked up. I did. I posted on social media. I know
if you post on Facebook, like
I
it's
was
really
mad,
got
man.
your jimmies ruffled.
It's
Really got your jimmies ruffled.
Here's to my jimmies. Cheers, you guys. Cheers to you out there. Oh, your mom would like this song. That's Jerry Rafferty playing in the background there.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Your mom loves Jerry Rafferty. God, do I know everything about your mom?
Yeah, why do you know that?
Anyway.
Why don't I know that?
You guys, I want to know. I want to know what your rants and raves are out there. Give us a call on the JNC Lounge line. We have a call-in line. Isn't that crazy? 772-888-1596. That'll put you in the queue. Just tell the lovely man your name and leave a message saying what you're calling for, and share your rant. You can share your rants and raves with us. We'd love to hear them. Hopefully they're better than ours, because now I feel real petty.
Do you have any other rants that you'd like to get off your chest?
No, that was the big one. If we start talking about me in traffic, I'm another person. I don't even know what happens. I mean, I don't even know what happens out there. My eyes roll back in my head, and it's unbelievable the amount of anger that I feel for humanity driving on the road.
Doomed.
So we won't
So doomed.
we won't get into that.
Yeah, I find myself contemplating a lot on the drive. Well, I tell you all the time, I'm like, is it worth spending X amount of hundreds, thousands more to live closer to work?
No. The answer to that is simply no.
The answer might be yes, though. If you search deep enough in your brain.
Linda says, here in Georgia, the roads are too winding to drink away from home. So, and I have found myself post-pandemic time, like, I prefer to, and over that time, we've acquired a pretty substantial bar, and keep adding to it and replenishing it. I prefer to come home and have drinks at my house now, or invite my friends over to come and drink here. Don't get me wrong. I do still love the experience of going to a place and having a drink and being out and being social. But at the very same time, it's like I'll go and have a drink somewhere and then come home and have copious amounts of whatever I'd like.
Yes, and then once you see you paid $10.95 for a vodka club soda.
Yeah, kill me.
Yeah. And had the worst service of your life.
Yeah, that too.
Because you could walk to the place that we're talking about.
My bartender here is kind of an asshole.
But makes a good drink.
But she's also pretty.
Wow.
You're talking about yourself?
It's you. Well, you guys.
Wait.
What?
Oh, yeah, I didn't rant.
Yeah, let Elly have a turn, for God's sake.
Did I walk all over you?
Yeah.
I thought you ranted.
No. I joined in on your rants. But I didn't have my own.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. Maybe because you guys had such an interaction.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I apologize. Elly.
It's okay.
Elly.
You're still fired up. It's okay. I'm just trying to move on.
Literally, I had a feeling of calm come over me because I thought we were getting out of this. But I guess not. Let's get right back in the shit. Elly, give us your rants.
So we had a conversation about this a couple days ago at work. And one of the girls was telling me about how she was like timing the schedule for her to walk her dog because she didn't want to interact with her neighbor, who was nice, but just like took up a lot of time and just sat there and talked to her. And she like just wasn't in the fucking mood, right? Just wanted to walk her dog and get on with her day. So I was thinking, I was like, why can't we just like say to someone like, I'm good, I don't want to talk to you right now, and just like walk away? And it got me kind of fired up because I was like, why the fuck don't we do this? Like, why don't we just say what's going on and like just be like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be bothered. Just go away from me.
Normalize honest behavior.
Right? Absolutely. Like, why should I have to suffer in silence so that you don't feel bad? And then I feel worse. And I'm just like, well, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Like, fuck their feelings. You're hurting your own feelings because you don't want to hurt their feelings. And it's fucked up. I don't like it. And I think everyone that if they're in a situation where they're just like, I don't want to be around you, you're annoying, they should be able to tell that person to their face, you are annoying me, I don't want to talk to you, and walk away. And that should be okay.
Yeah, but there are ways to go about it. And maybe we should come up with some sort of video series of like of ways to get out of awkward situations or just situations that you don't want to be in. You know, like a perfect example, you know, like you're just out walking your dog and you're, you know, just kind of doing your thing. You don't want to be people-y and somebody wants to strike up a conversation. We should put together a video series of how to get out of those situations. Like
in high school when you were like going through your drills and they're like, this is the proper way to evacuate the building.
And we didn't do any of that. We're from Florida.
How about people just not be so fucking offended about everything? And if someone like you're
asking a lot.
If you're a talkative
That's
person, you know you're a talkative person. And if you're that type of person that goes up to someone and just like randomly blurts out random shit all the time, like, one, you should be aware of those social cues of the people that are like introverted or just like not in the mood. Like, you should be able to tell that. That needs to be common practice.
So we have 2 video series to come up with. Social cues and how to, if they're not being acknowledged, how to get out of this situation. This is a good idea. Somebody write this down because I won't remember it after another pickleback.
Yeah, but then see, some people don't have like social awareness.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Fuck
like
them.
Social
you
cues.
should be able to tell them you're...
But
like,
see,
I don't want to talk to you.
Sometimes you can even
away.
straight up say that to people and they still carry on. I had a boss, my ex-boss.
The boss you broke up with, your ex-boss.
Yeah, who did the same thing. And like, I'd literally be like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm done with this conversation. And just would still.
Then you should be able to punch them in the mouth.
Yeah. And I was like, I can't comment on that. I don't care. I don't know what to say. I'm done. Bye-bye.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think we should be able to be like really honest and just say like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody. It's not you specifically. I just don't want to talk to anybody. And then walk away.
That's
and
why
everyone should be okay.
I believe the invention and the answer may lie in air travel. When you sit next to a stranger on an airline,
oh my God,
what's the first thing you do when you don't want to talk to anybody?
Put on your headphones.
Or you say you're deaf. You like sign that you're deaf.
Oh my God.
Or
you can't fight honesty. You can't create honesty
like
with truth.
in Wedding Crashers.
Have you done that, Jordan? Have
yes.
you signed
Oh, for sure. Yes. No. Or I've straight up pretended like I didn't hear or see, like many times. But then a lot of times in the car, when like, especially down south, when like people would come up and try to like knock on your window or whatever at the gas station pumps, in the sketchy, I would just be like, I don't hear it. I'm just like looking the other way. I hope I don't die.
But I can't like you're coming up to my vehicle, and this has happened to me too, where people come up and just like knock on
and then they just go away usually.
Yeah.
They fuck right off, but it's really awkward.
Why can we not just be like just flick them off or just be like,
because
go
you'll get
yourself.
shot.
Like,
or be found behind
what is
the BP
this world
station.
we live in?
Yeah,
where we can't just be like, you're in my fucking space, get the fuck
this
back.
is my bubble.
There's a great movie scene where this was kind of like depicted.
Wedding Crashers?
No, not Wedding Crashers, but 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler. And,
when she was like pretending to, or when she spoke the other
or
language.
just the multiple times that she,
Yeah.
he was invading her space, and she was, like when he was like making putting the little stick in her food, and she was like, do you always make a habit of touching other people's foods at restaurants? And so like there was some really good lessons that you could probably take out of that film.
And
that's a
in
good
Wedding
one.
Crashers, they did that too. I was going to say where he was like, Vince Vaughn, someone that he had hooked up with, was at another wedding or whatever, and she came and they were like, oh God, it's a stage, whatever, like, let's go for the blah, blah, blah skit. And then like, they're like, yeah, he was in a bad scuba diving endeavor, and like, he lost oxygen to his brain and it just hasn't been the same since. And he was all like,
Oh my
and like doing all,
God.
like couldn't speak, and then he was like, "Oh, I gotta go get him some crab cakes. We gotta go. He's gotta go to the bathroom, or I don't know, whatever the thing was." And like,
I remember that scene.
yeah,
That
you
was
know what I'm talking
funny.
about. It was hilarious, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
You just
Well-
gotta fake an injury. Yeah,
Oh
it's fine.
God.
Yeah,
I don't know if we should go that
then you
far.
won't get shot. At least you don't risk
I mean,
murder.
you might. I don't know.
Oh, we've had too many picklebacks.
Listen,
Okay.
man, you don't want to put that kind of juju in the universe. Like, you gotta
Maybe not that
if-
severe, but
yeah.
like, there's a way to be like, I gotta
Everything
go.
everything you fake your way through, like, comes back to you through the universe tunnel.
Yeah, but you'll save time.
I just think we should be honest and just be like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry, and walk away. Like,
Just be like, I gotta
But
go.
there's.
Why?
I mean, while I agree with you, I'm also in the business of
There's standards.
being a people person, and it's not a standard. It's there's a polite way to dismiss yourself the first time. If it persists, then you should be able to punch them in the gut. And that's my honest opinion. If you politely say, "Hey, I'm just got to get through this," have a nice day. Get out of the conversation. If it persists, then it's okay. Like, perfect example, when we were in Vegas, right? When that guy kept like harassing us, waiting for the car. And
oh yeah,
and we
I almost
politely,
forgot
we
about that.
cracked up with him for a minute. It was funny.
Did
and
he get arrested or something?
I don't know.
forget what
Well, I
happened.
made
Oh, well, you would lay down the law.
I made a scene,
Oh
so
yeah,
like,
I do remember
and
that.
because I
Okay.
was gonna make sure that everybody saw who he was, everybody around. So for those of you who don't know the story out there, it's a good
Brad's
one.
a scrappy
Well,
deppy
basically,
Jew.
we were waiting for a car. There was a group of us, and this guy just came up and was like, like cracking jokes, and it was funny.
Yeah, he
and we
was
were
friendly
okay.
at first.
And we were okay, but he just kept, saying, "Well, what are we doing? What are we up to? What are we doing?" And so immediately, like my brain went into defense mode. I was like, "We're not doing anything. Like, I'm getting into a
I don't
car."
even know your name, sir.
Yeah.
Where the hell did you come
So like,
from?
and then he started, so I kind of moved everybody down a little bit, like ducks, like little baby ducks. Mama duck pushing them down the line, and this guy kept following, and I just switched. I went from like, and I think I threw him off because it was such a snap. Because we were fine, and I turned around and said, "If you don't get the fuck away from us,"
you were like, you got to take a step back.
oh, that's what I said. Yeah,
Take a step back.
take a.
we
take
were
a-
all very drunk
Take a
that night.
fucking hike.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We had just been like shoved like sardines into this booth for hours at this
Yeah,
show.
yeah, that's right,
We were
that's
very
right.
close with strangers.
You're exactly right. You need to take a step back.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's going on, man? And yeah, I got real loud, and then people started looking, and I was like, please. And that was the idea. I wanted everybody to look in case something happened. We weren't the only ones that witnessed it.
Yeah.
And hey, that's good advice. Like, if you feel uncomfortable, like, sound the fucking alarm.
Make it
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Like,
Yeah,
if you-
absolutely.
if
Go
somebody's
out.
making you uncomfortable, like, let everybody know. You'll only be an asshole for the 5 minutes that people are talking about it, but it could save your life,
Right.
and that person will think twice about doing it again to somebody else. You know what I mean? So it's just
That was another
don't
thing I thought about.
I'm a little guy, so like if I feel threatened, I'm gonna blow up like a puffer fucking fish, guys. What's that dinosaur where it's like,
Oh,
with the big things? Fuck that, man. I don't play with people.
Well,
man.
that was another thing that I thought about too. It was just like, you get into those situations. Like, she was a female, and like she was talking about another female, but like we have males that approach us and do that shit too. And it's like, you should be able to say, fuck off and walk away.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, like I said, for me, it's a gauge. If I feel threatened off the bat, I will react that way. But if I don't feel threatened and I feel like it's innocent, then I'm going to give you one chance to leave me alone, and then I'm going to snap on you. But
I feel like even if you feel uncomfortable, like, if you're just not feeling up to interacting with people, like, you should be able to say to someone, like, I'm sorry, don't feel like really talking. I'll talk to you later. And walk away. And
if you said that to somebody and they didn't take that, or they got offended,
then you tell them to go fuck themselves.
Then you knew you were making the right choice in the first place.
Right.
Belinda said, here in Georgia, we can carry firearms in public. That helps eliminate those situations. Oh, and Jordan said, are you packing? Yeah, of course she is.
Right?
All right. Oh,
but that was my rant.
Any other rants?
No, that's it.
Oh, I'm sure there's so many.
Yeah,
but
sure.
There's more coming in Bible study, but
we'll wait for that.
It's not really a rant, just a story.
All right. Well, I can't wait to hear it. We do have some podcast previews for you guys. I had a different idea for this show, or our concept that was ready, but after having the weekend that I had, I decided to postpone it and tweak it a little bit because I might be able to make it better. We were going to do like a tribute to the trop rock escapism genre, but now with new updates, we might be able to make it better and more interesting. So we went on with this willy-nilly, but I decided it would be a good opportunity to be able to kind of show you guys what we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks, because it's very exciting. So this is like a live preview. So
hold on to your butt.
Hold on to your butts, because the very next week, 1 week from today, we've got an updated challenge to take, and as I said, it's coming next week, you guys. It's the 2022 edition of the Pocky One Chip Challenge.
I like that packaging with the little skull.
It's pretty good, right? And it's in the shape of a coffin. That's the it's in the shape of a coffin.
Is that the blue tongue too? It's got the blue tongue.
Got the blue tongue, yeah. So
turns your tongue blue.
This is the
great.
Let me find it here.
Reaper pepper and scorpion pepper.
Yeah, it's the hot.
It's the hot.
This is the 2022 edition of the Pocky One Chip Challenge.
Calories.
And one chip, one crisp. And it's fresh from the mail. It just landed on the doorstep this week. And you may remember the first time I did this challenge a couple of years ago. Can you believe that it's been a couple of years? 2020 was the last time.
I've done a lot of the hot stuff with you guys, but I never did this.
I was the only one that did it.
Really?
That was the beginning of it.
Down for the hot stuff.
Yeah.
So Derek...
That was the first hot challenge that sparked it all off.
That's what sparked it all off, right? So we're coming back to it. Derek had randomly bought one and brought it in and was like, you should do this. So we did it on the Johnny Ringo episode back in 2020. And so the new one, the 2022 challenge, came out, and I was like, well, now I have to get enough for everybody. So now everybody in the cast is going to get one. We encourage you, if you're not, if you don't have heart problems or any kind of adverse effects to hot stuff, go and get it. It's like $8, and it sounds like a lot for one tortilla chip.
It's for the experience. It's not for the chip.
But it is, yeah. So it's $8 on Amazon. It's 1 day shipping. It comes right to your door, and we encourage. I'm trying to figure out a way that we can do it next week, where we'll obviously be doing it here in the lounge, but I might be able to figure out like a Zoom meeting that if you request a link, I could send it to you if you're going to do the challenge with us, and I could put you in a montage of people. We can all do it together on the screen. That sounds fun, right?
Oh, we're going to need Paul and Philip for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you guys are down, I'll send you the links to the chip on Amazon, and you can get it before next Wednesday. I know Derek has been dreading this. He does not like hot stuff at all. And to be fair, Elly, like some of the stuff that we've done,
I was about to ask.
Way hotter than this chip.
I was about to ask, like, what was the hottest thing that we've tried? Now, I didn't do the death nut.
Oh.
I never did the death nut. I still have one in my purse somewhere. I think it's in the purse that I actually have.
Gasp.
That I brought with me. But I did the world's hottest chocolate. What else did we do?
The hot sauce.
The hot
we did the hot
sauce. Yeah, I
sauces.
started
Yeah.
out with the hottest fucking
Yeah.
one. We did the spicy jelly beans. What
Oh,
else did we
yeah.
do? There was one other thing.
I don't recall another spicy thing. I don't
Yeah.
know what else we would have done. But the
But
death nut, the death nut was the hottest single thing that we've ever done.
Yeah.
That I've been hard pressed to find something hotter than that. Just because the death nut had all the hot, and then was like sprinkled with pure capsaicin powder. So like it was.
Yeah, it
just,
wasn't even good.
Yeah, it was just.
Wasn't even enjoyable.
It was just to add to the heat, and that was like, I don't know, it was something crazy. It was like 17 million Scovilles. It was unbelievable.
So the death nut is the winner.
The death nut
so
is the
far?
hottest thing ever
Yeah.
that we've done. I remember when Summer Gill was on the show, we were doing a show with her, and she was like, "Oh, I want to do a challenge. I want to do something crazy." So like, I was like, "Okay, well, we could do one thing." I forget even what the other thing was, but she was like, "No, I'll do the death nut," and I was like,
no.
"All right, let's do
Just
the death
straight
nut."
for it. Like didn't even build up.
Didn't
just
build up.
took
We
the
went
fifth
right.
one?
We went right for death nut.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And she said she had to like pull over on her way home and threw up.
Oh yeah.
But she held strong for a minute, and then she went to the bathroom.
Yeah, it really went downhill.
And then, yeah, it was.
So at my job,
Yeah.
this guy hasn't come in for a while, and I wonder if he's doing all right. But he would come in on Taco Tuesday and would ask people to take shots of hot sauce from our hot bar.
Idiot.
And one day I was like, I kept telling him, no, like I gotta get through my shift, man. It's fucking Taco Tuesday. Like I gotta be ready to like get through the night. And one day I was like, fuck it, let's go. So he grabbed like the 5 hottest sauces that we had. He was like, all right, here we go. And I fucking took it. And so I like hot stuff. That
This-
wasn't bad. But he said he made like a cop like throw up in the bathroom one time because
Oh my God.
he asked people to do shots with him all the time. Just shots of hot sauce.
That's why I don't know if I can get down on that. But I'm interested to see now that we've done so many heat challenges, like how hot this is compared now, because it was the first one that I did ever,
Right.
and I'm interested. So I'm interested to see how I take it now. Now I do. There are some rules. I kind of want to do it properly this time around, because before it was like just as long as I can get through it, and then so like I really bitched out after like 5 minutes. It was and then I had to have a drink. But there is a rating system for the one chip challenge, and I think it's like 5 minutes it's nothing, 10 minutes you're doing all right, 30 minutes you're a beast, and then an hour is like you're unstoppable or something like that.
I feel like
Or invincible.
after like 10 minutes though, the heat subsides. It
Well,
has to.
All right, Slick, I challenge you.
Yeah, I'm
to
fucking
take it.
down.
So, all right, okay, that's next week. That's next Wednesday. So I will
I'm
put up.
excited.
I'll put out that link for anybody that wants to join us, and I'll figure out between now and then how to do a Zoom and have you guys on the screen with us doing it.
What about
Oh.
if people like pre-record it and send a video in?
No, I want to do it all together.
Okay.
I want us all to do it at the same time. That's more fun.
Don't do it prematurely, kids.
Yeah, yeah. Don't. I mean, yeah, never premature. Anyway.
Never do it.
Also, coming up in a what did they say? Pocky says they said this year's high voltage chip contains the supercharged Carolina Reaper pepper and stinging scorpion pepper, as Elly mentioned. With a shocking twist, it'll turn your tongue blue. So this one actually changes the color of your tongue. So that should be exciting. In 2 weeks from now, it'll be National Beer Lovers Day, which is also very exciting. We've got a special guest lined up our sleeve for that one, so you're not going to want to miss that. And also coming up very soon is our next game show episode featuring Classic Password. Anybody chime in if you've seen Classic Password with what's Betty White's husband's name? Jordan?
Alan.
Okay.
Alan White.
No, you can look it up. You can look it up on your phone
Alan.
real quick while you're off the camera and sound smart.
Okay,
Smarter
sounds
than you are because
Thank
you're a
you.
genius.
I should know.
It is Alan something. But yeah, super cool game. We're gonna have some celebrity.
Ludden.
What is it?
Ludden.
That's right. Alan Ledden.
Ludden.
London.
Ludden.
Yes, Ludden.
Wow.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Ludden.
Oh yeah, Linda just checked in. Jay, you're absolutely right. Jordan and I just watched a couple episodes of the new one. It was on NBC or ABC. One of the
Wow.
BCs.
We are having strokes all over the place.
The new password with Jimmy Fallon was on it. So it's funny whenever I'm like, oh, we should redo some of these great game shows, and now they're starting to like come up with them on network television. I feel like they're picking my brain. They're always watching these sons of bitches. But yeah, so we're gonna do Classic Password. It's a great game. It's gonna be so fun. It's easy, really. It's not easy for the contestants, but it's an easy game to host. Which is what
I feel
exciting
like.
to me.
So I was watching it the other night just because Brad and I are 100, and even
we
from
watch
childhood,
game shows
I
and
like
eat
to just put
cookies.
it on in the background on the little Roku Live channel, and it just kind of goes or whatever. I feel like they were so dictionary smart back then. Like Betty White was on the one last night I watched, and literally she gave this clue for this word. I've never even fucking heard of this word before, and I feel like that a lot of the times I'm like, what the fuck does that? I'm like, that means little, or I don't know, whatever, and like they get it. I'm like, the first one, I'm like, I don't even know what the hell.
Well, yeah, what does that say about our literacy?
That's what I'm saying, and I was like, and we had to even do the whole likes and I don't know, a whole bunch, and I'm like, I've never even I couldn't even spell that word that she just said. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, I feel like language has definitely changed.
Declined. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about declined. I think it's changed.
Yeah. Well, we have more slang of bullshit that aren't
Right,
words
but
now.
like back in the day, they also had slang. Like ours is just different.
Yeah.
I would agree with
and
Elly.
and I can't even remember the word now. It was so sophisticated and crazy. I was like, I made a mental note. I was like, blah 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 means
Must
blah
not
blah
have
blah.
been a good word if
It was
we don't
crazy.
use it anymore. Though
I was like, how does that even? What is I was blown away. I feel that way a lot of times though watching it. Like I'm like, good clue. I don't even know what the hell. Okay, cool.
Well, I'm excited to see
Yeah.
what people come up with. It's going to be a great show. Match Game went over so good.
Match
that
Game
was
was fun.
so fun, and it looked great, and like everybody that was a part of it, all you guys were really just top notch. And I had such a great time hosting it. The wheels came off towards the end. That's because we were drinking like fish all night. But yeah, it was such a great episode. Definitely one of our highest watched episodes, which is uncommon in the re-uploads. Our lives get a bunch of traction over the first few days that they're up. But the re-uploads, they kind of trail behind because people have already seen it. So they're really just up there for posterity. But that one really got some traction. So yeah, we're doing that soon. I don't have a date for that yet. Because we're just trying to iron out some of our celebrity panelists, our celebrity guest stars that are going to come and work with us. So once we get that, we'll be able to nail a date down. But it will be soon, in the next month or two. We've also got our Oktoberfest coming up. Can you believe it's been a year already? We'll welcome back Schnapps from the musical duo Hopsoon Schnapps. For some more Oktoberfest shenanigans and our long-awaited Das Boot rematch. I think I'm going to opt up to the bigger, because we had like the little baby-sized Das Boots. I'm going for full Das Boot.
I think we only need the baby one,
right?
probably.
Yeah, well, I'm getting Das Boots for all of us. We're all doing it this year.
That's okay. Thank you. That's nice. We don't need to though.
Remember you guys did Steinholden?
Yeah,
That was hard
Who
enough.
won that one?
I think you did.
You did, yeah.
Yeah?
Jordan's little
These little baby arms.
baby arms couldn't hold it
Can't
up.
hold anything.
I do a lot of heavy lifting at work.
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
I know
man.
when I used to have to go do the random caterings, I'd be holding the like trays of glasses, and I'd be like,
Oh yeah, I hold trays all day.
and everyone was like, "Move out of the way! They're going down. These baby arms can't handle it."
Aaron, our favorite neighbor ever, Aaron, tuning in over on Facebook. Aaron, come over
Go
to
to
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh,
Everybody's
wow.
doing it. Everybody's there. Come over to YouTube, dude.
and we miss you.
Yeah, he said looking a little Vice tonight, Brad Brock. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I gotta do it every now and then.
What color is that shirt, Brad?
Salmon.
Salmon.
Yes,
Salmon, hello.
Salmon. Anyway, you guys. But yes, so Das Boot, and we're gonna do. I'm gonna come up with some other shenanigans for Oktoberfest. It's gonna be great. We have a little bit more time to plan it this year than we did last year. But last year was so fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was so fun. So we'll do it again. It's gonna be a riot. I think we have a better space for it in here too. Anyway, but yeah. So there's a lot to look forward to. Actually, going to take a quick break. I need to do a little refill.
I was just getting ready to sign it to you.
You gotta pee.
Yeah.
What does that mean, Jordan?
Bathroom. Potty.
Perfect.
I'm gonna make that into like an animated GIF, and it's just gonna endlessly be this. The Jordan face.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. We're gonna come back with a round of Name That Tune, and I was telling Jordan, Elly, I'm taking it so easy on you guys tonight, and you out there, if you guys are going to play along, it's a super easy category. Everybody's gonna get it. I'm very excited, and
Yeah, I'll actually win one.
yeah, you guys are watching Jams and Cocktails live. Stick around. Here's actually, I'm gonna give you a video from my show last night. I decided to do a little filming, and I really enjoyed this song. This is my cover of Atlantic City. I was at the Tipsy Tiki last night, and I went for the whole shebang. I brought out my lights. I brought out my smoke machine.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was pretty good video. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy that. You're watching Jams and Cocktails. We'll be right back.
The chicken man in Philly last night. Blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're ready for a fight. Wanna see what them ragged boys can do. Trouble busting in from out of state. The TA can't get no lead. Gonna be a rumble on the promenade, and the gambling commissioner's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Oh, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair real pretty, and leave me tonight in Atlantic City. Job, I put my money away, but I got the kind of debt that no honest man can be. So I took out what I had from a central trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that cold city bus. Oh, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. So make up on, so hair pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. looking for a job, but it's hard to find. There's winners and there's losers down south of the line. I'm getting tired of being out on the losing end. When I talked to a man last night, gonna do a little favor for him. Everything dies, baby, that's it back. Everything that dies, baby, come back. So make up on story pretty. Leave me tonight in Atlantic City. Everything dies, baby, that's it back. Oh, baby, everything that dies, something deep back. So make up on story pretty. Leave me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, leave me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, leave me tonight in Atlantic City.
Yeah. Julio.
Yay, Brad.
Julio, the guitar. Looking good out there.
Yay.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I hope that you guys come and see me at the Tipsy Tiki sometime. I mean, nice. Philip saying, Julio looking dope. Linda said, great video. Makes me miss you guys even more. We miss you too,
we
Linda.
miss you, Linda.
Yeah. Might have to. If you didn't live so far off the interstate, Linda, my God, an hour away from the interstate. Must be nice, though. Nice and quiet.
I mean, yeah, the interstate's awful. So kudos to you for not
Basically,
living by
we
it.
basically all hate the interstate. All right. Well, I guess we could do these shots. Jordan's on a mission
You know
tonight.
what is nice, though, I will say about our interstates? I mean, some of them were like that, too. But, you know, the ones that have the service drive things, like that 696 in Michigan, where, like, you're automatically on the on-ramp to get on the highway and you don't even fucking know that whole sneaky shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You know what I'm talking about? We both did the same thing 2 days in a row. Like, one day I drove, the next day he drove, and we both fucked up, and we, like, merged onto the highway, and we didn't even know we were merging onto it. We're like, oh, God. We're like, damn it. We did it again. We did it again.
Yeah.
We even were, like, consciously like, don't do that. And then we did it.
And we did it anyway. It just doesn't.
Oops, we did it again.
It just felt comfortable to be there. You know?
I was like,
don't
this
know.
is the lane to be in. We need to go left eventually. We got to be here. No.
No. You're
No,
going to go left
child.
right now.
Yep, you're
and go
going
in the
right
wrong
onto the
direction.
highway. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry.
All right, Jordan
Tangent.
poured more shots.
Yeah.
Pickleback time. This is the bread and butter pickleback shots.
It's the what?
Butter.
I'll fix it in post. Cheers, ladies. Cheers to you guys tuning in. Aaron made it over to YouTube. Good. Welcome to YouTube, Aaron. Hit the subscribe button. I love you, man. I'm sorry I didn't answer the door, man. I saw the ring like an hour after you showed up. And
Brad was in some deep shit.
Yeah, and I was like looking at it. I sent it to Jordan. I was like, is that Aaron? And she's like, yeah, that's Aaron. I was like, oh, man, I totally missed him at the door. I was, as I said, like the two things I hate is driving in traffic and editing video. And that's what I was doing earlier. That video that you guys just watched. I hope you enjoyed it.
Wow.
Because I enjoyed it so much editing. Cheers to you. Cheers, Aaron. Let's
you.
catch up tomorrow and figure out what we need to, what you were here for in the first place. Cheers.
Do we owe you something?
All right.
Does Brad owe you money?
Hey, about that $20. It's so good.
That is delicious.
I love how each shot Jordan pours, there's more
Heavier.
pickle juice and less fireball.
Okay,
in
it's
every
hard.
single one.
It's hard without the spout thing on. I've
Oh,
realized I
man.
should probably do that
I'm
one
not
first.
mad about
Do you
it.
know that
I'm not either.
Literally, the other pickle has a
Okay,
spout
yeah,
thing.
that needs to be washed. That probably has like
That is true.
fucking
I'm not gonna lie, that spout's been on there
Molds.
since I bought it. Since
Yeah.
I bought that bottle.
Yeah,
that
and, like,
bottle
it's
lasted
probably
like a
gross.
year.
and based on just yeah. I thought about that and I was
Yeah.
like, no.
Oh, Aaron said it was spontaneous. He just wanted to come and have a midday beer.
Oh, he knows we have the home bar.
We do. Well,
You're welcome anytime.
yeah, man. Come by again.
Tomorrow. Try tomorrow.
Maybe. Send me a text next time. Be like, yo, man, I'm at your door.
Answer your shit.
Yeah. The thing is, we switched to the Ring doorbell, and now we don't have a proper like ding dong in the house.
Oh, yeah. That's
like-
another rant.
Yeah, we need to figure that out.
We ordered the Ring doorbell because we thought maybe we were being
Stalked
stalked
yeah.
or
We're celebrities.
had weirdos.
So like,
yeah.
we do have some
There
weirdos.
were some weird things happening, but then of course, as soon as we got the Ring doorbell, they stopped altogether. But
I still love it. I love the Ring doorbell.
yeah, no, it is really nice. It was a good feature.
Basically,
but,
because I work in my office and I can order lunch and I can keep the Ring up and see when my lunch shows up at the door.
yes, but when we
That's quite nice.
When ordering the Ring, we both were obviously uncultured swines, and we thought that it would be like, I don't know, the whole doorbell. But apparently, you have to buy the Ring, and then you have to buy the chime, which is actually like the chiming part of the doorbell.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. 'Cause
Right?
You basically
separate.
you have to, in order to power the Ring doorbell, when you have a wired one, you have to like do a jumper cable in the ding dong.
These are very
of
technical terms,
of
folks.
your
Write them
old-
down.
of your old ringer and
And the whoop-de-doop.
and it takes the power from the ding dong and puts it to the door, the Ring doorbell. Anyway,
Anyway, you
very
have to
technical
buy
stuff.
a separate piece.
I'll draw a picture for you.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
We'll draw a picture of the ding dong.
The ding dong with the shamalama. Ding dong.
Oh, shamalama ding dong.
Olivia Newton-John.
All right, you guys. Enough about ding dongs. It's time for another amazing round of Name That Tune. Good job, Jordan.
A lot from you today.
Yeah, I am. You're on fire though. I'm fire.
She's on
fireball.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Dude. Oh God, I wish I had that.
Is that one of the songs?
No, it's not. But it needs to be just on file. That soundbite
That's such a good song, though.
is good.
It is.
And the first iteration of JNC Radio, I had it on like in rotation.
I know. I remember it
And
came on like every other
It came
song.
on all the time. I was like, I have to get rid of this. I was like, I love this song, but like whatever the algorithm is, I have a better setup now, a better process for the radio station now, where I'm a little more hands-on the programming. But when I was just letting it do its thing, yeah, Fireball came on.
Fireball was on a lot.
I should have made it a thing. If Fireball comes on the radio station, we all drink all across the world.
All across the world.
Whoa. All right, you guys, we invite all of our live viewers, that's all of you, to play along with us in the chats and comments. With the Destruction Crew, they're going to play here in the lounge. We're looking for the name of the song and the artist or band that performs it. Tonight's category, and I'm so excited. Did I tell you I was going to be easy on you guys tonight? Tonight's category is 1997.
Oh.
Oh.
So when
Bam.
Jordan was born.
Yeah, so all of my jammy jams.
So in
So
my
I'm thinking, never mind.
in my infinite research, I found that my most favorite songs of all time, really, the most influential songs on me came out in the year 1997. And you'll know why when I play them in the clues.
So these are your most influential 1997 songs, or like the best songs in
I might know
1997?
them because
Oh.
I knew him in 1997.
Because I'm like, this is two different things.
You sure did. You also knew me back in 1988 as well. But
Did I, though?
I knew you.
Wow.
All right, you guys ready to play? Feel free to play along in the chats and comments as previously mentioned. First clue, 1997. And it surprised me that all these songs came out in 1997. Here it comes. I know. Very difficult. Here it is one more time.
So many words.
They're writing feverishly here in the lounge. Linda said, We are the world. We are the drinkers. And she got the right answer for the Name That Tune. Paul from Drums and Rum said the Do 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 song.
That's true.
It's true. It is true. Linda got the artist as well. All right. What do you guys have here in the lounge? It is Semi-Charmed Kind of Life, Third Eye Blind.
To get me through this semi-time kind of life, babe.
Oh, nice, Jordan. You drew hieroglyphics.
She really did.
Hieroglyphics. Oh God, it's gonna be a rough night to get
You need
through.
that salad now, don't you?
I needed that salad ages ago. You leave me to my own devices here on Wednesdays.
Child.
By the way, still drinking Sammy Hagar's Beach Bar cocktails.
I am
Brad bought-
too. I finally got in on it because I missed last episode.
I bought so
Brad
many.
bought that many of them. I love that you're keeping the empty boxes too, you fucking hoarder.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put them on display somewhere.
Right there.
Well, that's where they are for now. I'm
This
making
entire studio is just
making-
a bunch of trash.
Literally is
making more room.
garbage.
See, I put a flight case out there behind Elly to put more shit on top
Oh,
of,
Wow.
good. I'm
so I could free up some
glad.
space on my bookshelves.
Just more
good.
stuff.
Brilliant.
More hodgepodge of
stuff.
shit. Perfect.
Paul said ad placement. Yep, that's correct. All right, you guys ready for the next clue? I'm sure you are.
So that song
Came out in 1997.
right? I was like,
1997.
oh my God.
I thought it was like 2003.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
1997. See, I kind of ruined it because I played the wrong clue.
You played the
I played the reveal.
Ah.
So it's kind of a freebie.
I remember like jumping on my bed to this song when I
Aw.
was like 9.
I
Yeah.
know, right? I remember Skate World, like the roller rink
Skate World.
place.
We had
I-
Thunder Skate.
I remember
and
you had the cassette tape single of it.
Wow, way to age me. Holy shit.
Age you. Have you seen me?
I had a cassette tape.
We had tons of cassette tapes.
My
dun,
first
dun.
car ever, I remember recording songs off of the radio onto cassette tapes to put the cassette tape into my car.
see how much non-lazier
Oh,
we
shit.
were? How much more active we were?
Jay got it there.
These kids don't even be knowing. They don't
don't
even know.
They don't know the
You know what
struggle.
was the biggest dark magic was, you remember the tape?
biggest
The biggest dark was the tape, the cassette tape with the cord that
Yes,
went to
I had that
to
in
play,
my first car ever.
your like
my little
iPod or-
Volkswagen.
That was the beginning of the aux cable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was some
Mhm.
crazy. That was crazy shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So Burdock tuning in on
times.
YouTube. He said that was too easy, but he didn't give an answer. Good job. That's okay. What do you guys have here in the lounge?
oh no, at least it's making me question me.
All right, it is Barbie Girl
Nah.
by Aqua.
I'm just
Oh,
being
it's by
lazy.
Aqua.
I'm just doing like, what did you put?
I thought it was ABBA.
Oh, no, it's Aqua.
Aqua. Oh,
I'm just half-assing the
Aqua.
title of this song.
All right, any excuse you want to give us, that's fine. Ellie. Good job, you guys. Linda said she just found some tapes today. You wouldn't believe all the albums that they have over there. Jay said ABBA. No, not ABBA. Not this time.
I think he was making fun of me.
Paul said H2O.
H2O.
Close.
Close.
Aqua. All right, you guys ready for the next clue?
Marine.
Sure that you are. Here we are. Oh, let me make sure I give you the right one, not the spoiler. There we go.
I'm a little bit of everything. I'll roll into one.
You did this just to trick me, you son of a bitch.
Don't talk about my mama like that. Here it goes again. Or my daddy, I suppose.
I'm a little bit of everything. I'll roll into one.
Oh, no.
I used to play this song.
Come on, Jordan. Get your life together.
Well,
How?
we talked about this. I always think it's Alanis Morissette, but it's not. It's like
It's someone
Melissa
else.
Etheridge or no,
Well,
or
you know,
some of the one of
you're
those
kindred
other.
spirits with Miss Linda. I guess she said Alanis Morissette.
Because Alanis Morissette did it too. And then it's some other one hit. Melanie. No, not Melanie.
Don't say it out loud.
Is it Melanie?
Shit. It's not, but don't speculate
Damn it.
over the air. Write it down on your little board. You know the rules.
I just want to guess out
They're
loud.
working so hard in the chat room here. Let's see if anybody's playing on Facebook. Are you on Facebook? Come over to the dark side.
It's the other angry chick from the 90s.
Come over to YouTube, you crazy
I was
people.
close.
Linda had the right. You read it. You read
I
it. You
did.
son of a bitch.
I
What do you guys
You
have?
son
Let me
of a
see it.
bitch.
It is Meredith Brooks.
Bitch.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother.
She's
I love
also a
that
sinner
song.
and a saint. She does not feel ashamed. Anyway, we're going to go through all that. All right. Good job. Not you, Jordan.
Bitch.
We did discover that Alanis Morissette had done a cover of it. We did discover that. So that's good.
And they sound exactly the same. So
That's
Was
fair.
that a
Yeah,
laser
that's fair.
beam?
I think it was. Was that your star?
What was that?
I don't know. I have two soundboards, and one I put the spoilers on, and then one I put the clues on. Well, the one on the spoilers also has a laser.
Oh,
A blaster.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Everything. We live in a fun time. 1997.
Linda said that pickles are kicking in for me.
Kick it in for all of us, baby. we all pickle back. Might need another one.
Oh,
here in a
you
minute.
said it.
Oh, I said it.
God damn it, Brad. We learned nothing. Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice?
No.
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice. Here's the next clue, you guys. Thanks for playing along.
It ain't no joke. I like to buy the world a token, teach the world.
I don't know the name.
I know you don't. Here's that
I
clue
do.
one more time.
I don't know.
It ain't no joke. I like to buy the world a token, teach the world.
I got it.
You got it. Good, Jordan. That was clearly this sound pad was used for Star Wars night.
You think? Good hypothesis, Brad.
I'm gonna go out on a limb
All right.
here.
We got some answers rolling in. Everybody's kind of hitting it with the band.
Oh, everyone is correct.
I did it again.
Wow.
Wow. We learned nothing.
I
We
kind of
learned
like
nothing.
those sounds better.
They are kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'll get sued for it, but that's okay. What do you guys have here?
We have plenty of money.
All right. It is Walking on the Sun, Smash Mouth.
Off the shun, you might as well be walking on the sun.
Isn't it sad how long ago 1997 was?
Right?
It's
I can't
crazy,
believe
right?
all these songs were the same year.
Right?
And finally,
What a great time.
1997.
That was peak. That was peak.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when we
Facts.
peaked.
My most formidable songs, 1997. Here it is.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Really? You're going to make us spell this?
Spelling counts on this one.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
You know what this reminds me of? It used to always play when we would go to Pizza Hut buffet.
Some asshole in 1997 was putting it on the jukebox.
Oh,
huh?
yeah, all the time. I remember just like waiting for a table and I was like, oh, yeah, let's listen to this. This is good. Gets
Yes.
you in the mood for some grub.
It's true, yeah. I get knocked down, but I get up again to go to the buffet.
Pissing the night away.
After all those Pepsi Colas or Coca Colas. Right?
And a whiskey drink and a vodka drink and a seltzer drink. And a lager drink.
Sing the songs that remind us of the good times.
But wasn't the album cover so disturbingly weird?
Yeah. Oh, since
I
we all
don't
know
think
what
I
it
got
is.
this one right.
Elly's going, this isn't Bush?
Is this what
I think I got the
was?
band, but I didn't get
All
the,
right,
the
let's see
title of the
let's see
song.
what you guys have here. It's not Knocked Down. It is Chumbawamba.
I got
That
the
is
band
correct. And it is Tub Thumping, or I'll take Tub Thumping or Tub Thumper.
Oh.
That works for me too, but they never say it in the song, so
I get knocked down.
Why is it called Chumbawamba?
what a fucking jam. What a jam.
Such a one-hit wonder too, right? Like
What's
I
that?
don't one-hit wonder.
Yeah, one hit wonder.
Like I don't think
They
they
might have
ever-
had another single, but it didn't do anything.
Like what was it though?
But
Isn't like
I don't even know.
Chumbawamba like the top one-hit wonder band ever?
You know,
no.
Chum-
Semisonic.
Semisonic?
Chumbawamba always
yeah.
reminds me of a chimichanga.
Oh my God. Good job, you guys.
Good game. Good times.
Aaron said they were always playing it at Cece's Pizza.
Oh, see? Always at the food places.
Is Cece's pizza like even a thing anymore?
It
Because
is.
I love them.
They're very remote. I think the closest one to us, well, it used to be in Green Acres.
They used to have
I
another
don't
place
even
called
know.
like Stevie B's that
Yeah,
used to be something
Stevie-
But
similar
that place
to
was
Yeah.
not.
It was
Not
not,
on par.
CC's.
But
No.
yeah, I remember Stevie B's too. They went under
No,
as well.
yeah, CC's.
Oh, and there's
far
one in
superior.
Orlando. There's a couple CC's in Orlando.
Good. They should make a comeback.
The macaroni and cheese Pika was fire
Brilliant.
with Mika.
Oh,
All right,
Anyway.
you guys. Well,
anyway.
it's time for
Oh,
this
great.
week's headlines. The JNC Lounge line is open at 772-888-1596. 772-888-1596. Give us a shout if you got something to add to our news stories tonight. You guys, this is the Jordy Files. Oh, God, yes.
Hand them over, Brad. Oh God, no!
You don't want
I mean,
me
for when I make it through this massacre of a segment.
Oh, my God, see, I'm
I'm
ruining
sorry,
my
I've
own
just-
thing
yeah, we've
because I'm waiting on
distracted.
you or waiting on myself. Ellie, I'm gonna need you to take these from me.
Okay. Patience, Grass.
It's a
I
virtue,
don't,
Brad.
I don't have any patience. I'm not a doctor.
Okay, everyone. Well, welcome to the Jordy Files. Oh, so good. I am still Jordan Taylor.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I still kept my identity. And it is my privilege to be here tonight with Brad and Elly. And tonight on the Jordy Files, stick around to hear about what ridiculous thing you can go to college for now. How many dresses J-Lo needs to get married. And what 2003 hit just took the #1 spot on iTunes. I mean, we just went through 97.
Yeah, we went through 97.
So let's go to 2003, see what was popping there. But first, let's get warmed up with our birthday, shall we? Today, August 17th, a Wednesday, all day, half the night. The birthdays.
You're so ridiculous, man.
Thank you. First, the most proper name in all of British history, Rupert Grint is 34 today. Rupert, isn't that like
Wow.
34, isn't that wild?
the... Yes.
That is crazy.
You may all know him as our favorite ginger, aka Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley. Wow, that guy is very muscular in the front.
right?
Who the hell?
Very aggressive.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he is taking up a lot of camera.
You'll understand why.
Okay. So, yes, Rupert is 34, if you can all believe that. Chad Michael Murray, heartthrob, is 41. 41, Elly.
41. He still look good.
Yeah.
He can get it.
Still killing it.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. He gets like a fine wine. It gets better with age.
Okay.
Okay. So he was...
That's nice.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So he was in a bunch of stuff. You know what's hilarious? I watched all of Dawson's Creek, obviously, when it aired. Don't remember Chad Michael Murray in there. He must have been like a little babushka. But I guess he was in Dawson's Creek, One Tree Hill, numerous other things.
Babushka, by the way, means grandmother.
Yes, but it's a, it's a cute term. And he probably was a cute little grandmother at one point in time. Vince McMahon
Oh, no.
is...
I'm sorry. Who that?
No, is that not how you say it? Vince
McMahon?
That's how you say man?
No. Yeah,
Oh.
McMahon.
That's how you say McMahon?
Mick Mahone, she said.
It says H-O-N.
It's McMahon. Or whatever his name is.
Vince
is this?
McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Well, why would it not be M-C-M-A-N? A stupid name. Anyway, what
You're
you
the
say?
editor needs to get fired, right? Okay. This whole
Yeah, you've got to
operation.
phonetically sound the shit out for me. We have discussed this. I read very literally.
Can you guess who it is in the picture?
Muscles McGee.
That's what we should call him.
McMahon, obviously. Hello.
Muscles McMahon.
He's a man. Is the 7? Is that what you said earlier? I thought it was funny. I don't know. On the morning
Yeah,
show.
it's the old 7.
77 today.
That blows my mind.
So he's a wrestling fella, obviously, from the World
He's
Wrestling Entertainment.
He's not
Inc.
just a wrestling fella. He's the wrestling fella.
Yeah.
He owns the WWE. He owns it. Like,
Isn't he
like
retiring?
he went to the store. He went to Publix and he picked
went
up
to
the
Publix.
WWE off the shelf and he did self checkout with his debit card, and I owns it.
Oh.
Yeah, Vince McMahon is.
Isn't he retiring though?
It's
Well, at
actually
77, I imagine he probably should.
It's
Yeah. I'm
not
actually
sure.
Vince Mahone.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, we can be taught.
Yeah. You're welcome. I'm sorry, Vince, for butchering your name many
Yeah,
times.
you better apologize. Look at the size of those arms.
Yeah, please don't beat me up.
Slap you in
He'll
the
be
next
at your
week.
Ring doorbell.
He'll slap you in the next week, and I'm not going to do anything about it.
Brad won't answer the door, so it'll be fine. He'll have to huff and puff and blow that door down.
You're going to answer that door.
Yeah, you would answer that call.
Oh,
Next, let's redeem here. Dave Chappelle. He's 49 today. Obviously from the Chappelle Show, comedy fella. Alex O'Loughlin is 46 today.
Oh, you're going to do a little ode to Kevin McLaughlin?
Yeah, and to McMahon. So McMahon. Okay. Anyway, he is best known for Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah, the new one, not the old one.
Yeah,
Not
the
to be
new one,
confused with the old
obviously. Yeah. And then last but not least, Stephen Fry.
Oh, Stephen Fry.
He is 65 today.
one. Yeah, man. You're all
He
getting up
looks 80, but
there. He looks like 8 million.
Damn.
Like,
we
when-
love Stephen Fry.
He's
when did
doing
when did the
wonders.
dinosaurs die?
Oh man,
Around
Hey.
really 65.
65.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Yes. All men today. Terrible day for the world. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there wasn't any chicks.
Yeah, no ladies.
So Vince McMahon is older than Stephen Fry.
That's correct.
I mean, when you take the roids, look what happens to you. Maybe he used some
guess.
facial lotion too. He probably used some moisturizer.
Yeah, looks like
Sweat.
it takes a facial or two.
Oh.
Anyway, moving right
Moving
along.
on.
Yeah. This has gone downhill quickly.
As it usually does.
I mean, I didn't even make it through birthdays today. I didn't even make it through the third birthday. So, yes, you're probably all wondering, what can you go to college for now, right? I am.
Yes, I can't wait to go back to school.
And I mean, you know, if it wasn't Florida, it's got to be Texas. So, University of Texas at Austin, now or in the near future, maybe not now.
Next semester.
Next semester. Okay, so in the near future, is going to teach a class on Taylor Swift's songbook. So you can take a class on Taylor.
Is it a
Swift.
music class or is it like
It's an English
class?
class.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was wondering.
I talked about it a little bit this morning on the Jams and Coffee morning show. And I kind of went on a little rant. I was like, this is what we're forgiving student loans for? Taking a Taylor Swift class? Oh, no.
I wish someone would forgive my student loans.
I would pay I would pay somebody out of my own pocket to teach kids how to write fucking checks. I would do that. I would do that.
Why? They're obsolete almost.
It doesn't matter. I wish they were obsolete. I wish that every time I got paid, it was like directly deposited into my bank account so I could spend it how I please. But no. Paper checks still very well alive for me. And most self-employed people.
Some people don't know even how to like deposit checks.
Yeah,
Like that you have
a
to
deposit
sign it
slip
on the
and
back
endorse
and, like,
it and all that
and
stuff.
do all that shit, or like money orders and all that stuff.
But no, that doesn't matter. Let's go learn. Carry
Yeah.
on, Jordan. Let's go learn about Taylor
Tell me
Swift's
about
songs.
Taylor Swift.
I think that's really all we need to know about that.
Oh no!
right
Please
there.
read the whole article.
I don't want to do that right now.
All reading's fundamental, huh?
Yeah, can you
You
do
probably
that?
read a little better if you learned everything there is to know about Taylor Swift's song collection.
I try to know as little about her as possible, to be honest. I feel like the more she ages, the more annoyed with her I get.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Oh, was that rude? I don't know.
No, it's not rude. It's fine.
Yeah, she's just not.
I mean, she's a doctor
She's
now,
a doctor, so I mean,
Dr. Taylor.
yeah. So why not learn about her music, right? Songwriting.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me go take out a loan so it can be forgiven.
Yeah,
and
like
then
how
I'll
much
just do
are
it for
these
free.
classes? Are they free? Are they?
$3 million. Anyway,
At
all
least
right.
at least 1,000.
I'll let you carry on, Jordan.
Okay.
I did. I had a really salty rant about it earlier this morning. You can check back on YouTube for that show. Philip was there. Philip and Paul were there for that one.
Yeah, they can chime in. The next, Jennifer Lopez commissioned 3 different dresses for her weekend wedding to Ben Affleck. So it says Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck last month, they were wed and held a bigger celebration in Georgia last weekend. Random. Now she's sharing an exclusive close-up of her gorgeous wedding dress. Is that it?
I don't think that's it.
Oh, I was going to say, that looks like the dress that Christina Ricci wore in Casper to the school
Oh my
dance.
God.
Doesn't it?
I couldn't find photos. I don't know if she actually shared them yet.
Oh, okay. So it says Vogue shared a behind-the-scenes look of the On the Floor singers' August 20th nuptials. I guess at their Georgia home.
Isn't it weird that they're married now?
Yeah,
No,
what
no.
happened?
Like they dated for a little bit,
And then
right?
they were done forever.
like,
And then
they
wasn't she
broke up.
married like 3
they were broken
times?
up for like 12 years or
Yeah.
something like
and then
that.
didn't she have 2 other husbands in that
He
time
got-
period?
I don't think she ever got married. I think
Yeah,
she was
she
engaged.
definitely
no,
did.
she never got
She's
married.
never been married.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Ben Affleck did. He married Jennifer Garner and had
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
I guess, that Jennifer, not low enough.
The wrong Jennifer.
Not low enough. Not
Well, wasn't he
J-Lo.
like a raging alcoholic for a while?
Hey, listen. Ben Affleck is a raging cool dude. Okay?
Have you seen his back tattoo?
No.
Can we
What?
talk about his crazy ass back tattoo?
I didn't even know he had a
You
back
guys haven't
tattoo.
seen that?
Yeah.
My God. It's like the craziest like dragon tattoo across his back. Like it's a huge piece.
Are you sure?
I swear to God, Google it. It's hilarious.
Don't wait for me. Carry on.
Oh.
But yeah, anyways, now she has to stare at that back for the rest of her life.
Holy mother of God.
You saw it?
Oh dear.
It's hilarious.
I'm trying to pull it up.
I guess that they were
Hold on.
they were
There it is. There it is.
Yes!
Ah,
Oh my
shit.
God,
I-
it's
I-
beautiful.
I have to agree to the cookies. God damn it.
Oh, well, you got a quick view of it.
Jeez Louise. Can I just put
It's
a fucking
awful.
photograph here?
Crap.
It is
Crapola.
awful.
Oh my God.
Oh, you
Everything.
have a video?
Brad,
Everything's
just go to
going to-
Google Images. What are you doing?
Listen.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my God. What's happening?
Oh dear. We've broken it all.
Where is that even coming from?
I don't even know. What are they talking about? I thought it was me at first, but it's not me.
I honestly don't even know where the sound is coming
Go
from.
to Chrome.
dear.
It'll tell you. There'll be a little speaker. It'll tell you where the sound's coming from.
I've lost
Oh, you're
control.
listening to
Oh,
all
no.
of J-Lo's life.
I'm listening to the whole life. What
Well,
is that?
If, in case you were wondering, the pair, they were first engaged in 2002 and then split up a few years later. They rekindled their relationship in 2021. So this is like some monumental shizites.
They weren't even back together for a year. And then you get hitched. Like, baby girl, you just came off of an engagement.
Oh, my God.
Look at that.
Look at that tattoo. It's like
Do you see
it's
that?
like a phoenix.
Yes.
What's happening at the bottom there? Like the bottom left under
That's
the
a-
wing.
that's where it's coming out of his ass.
huge. That is a huge tattoo.
I would never
peacock
do
feather?
that. Jordan, the day I say I'm going to get a whole back piece, I want you to divorce me.
Well, you would have to be married first, Brad. Oh, which reminds me of my questions.
Oh, burn.
Oh, at the end of the Jordy Files, can I ask you my 2 random questions?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay.
That I wrote down
Yeah,
that
don't
I've
forget.
forgotten about till now.
God, you guys don't even know how many things I just put in the queue here to look at. Anyway, carry on. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so also you're probably wondering what 2003 hit is now a number one single on the iTunes chart. Yes, I was too. And would the words "Bring Me to Life" mean anything to you? I hope it does. If not, you're too young to be listening to the Jordy Files.
Or the show ever.
Or the show in general.
Go to sleep, little David.
Yes, so yeah. Little bubby. Amy Lee and Company shared a screenshot Monday night of the iTunes song chart showing "Bring Me to Life" in the top spot, beating out Nicki Minaj's new single "Super Freaky Girl." I know, big competition.
How?
Because
How is that song
Yeah.
still?
because people today are streaming music, not downloading it from iTunes. Only people from 2003 are downloading it to their cell phones too.
Is it a download list?
I don't even know. I don't think iTunes even allows you to download anymore. I think everything is streaming now.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's not even
Guess
their
what?
best song. Come
that's like an
on.
anonymous thing, where like the anonymous group where they just go and like blow things up, figuratively, obviously. But like they go and they're like, we want to make this song the number one on iTunes, and so like 10 million people go and do it because they're part of this cult.
Is that what you think is happening?
That's what I think is happening. Or it's just a really cool song. Did it appear in anything recently? Was
I
it
don't know.
I mean, it's a jam, so.
And why is she over there looking just like Avril Lavigne?
She still looks great, though.
She's got great hair.
Yeah,
My
she
God,
does.
yeah. Very pretty girl.
Yeah, she still looks good.
I was always told I looked like Amy Lee.
Yeah, with those piercing blue eyes. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
What a dick.
That's what's going on there. Bring me back to life. Anyway.
Wow.
I can see it though with the little
Yeah.
dimple things and the
Yeah.
in the nose and the
Yeah.
Skin
Oh,
tone, the
thank-
hair.
And the goth thing going on. Anyway.
You don't have a widow's peak. That's good.
Yeah. That is.
She does.
That is good.
She is a vampire.
100%.
But with a powerful
That's
voice.
crazy. Hey man,
Good
but that
voice.
kind of stuff is coming back. With Kate Bush I was listening to Wild 95.5, the top 40 station here in Florida, or the South Florida area, and heard Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill.
It's on our loop at work.
And I was like, what happened? Where am I? What year am I in? And then the very next song is the brand new song from Post Malone. And something featuring Doja Cat.
I like you. I do.
Yeah.
Want to
Yeah.
get a crib and a something.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
So
But he does a cute little dance to it every time. He does his little foot.
yeah, followed by
Footloose.
Kate Bush from 1983. Whoa. What a world. You nostalgia nuts.
Yeah, there's no limit.
You crazy kids.
The limit does not exist.
Even the Gen Zers are like, this time period sucks. We just want to live
go
back
back.
in the 80s. We're gonna make everything from the 80s popular again.
20 years before we were born. Oh my god.
Can we do that for 1997?
Oh
Can
my
we bring
god.
all
isn't
that back?
That's
I
ki-
would love to.
I feel
Let's
like
go
that's
right back
kind
to
of
97.
what we did. Didn't a lot of us? I don't know. At least me. I was like, oh, Led Zeppelin, like all that era, and that was like 20 years before I was born.
I
oh my
love
god, we
Led
do it
Zeppelin.
again.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, tomorrow morning on the morning show, we're going to talk
Epiphany.
about everything that happened in 1997. I'm going to find a list somewhere. And we're going back to 1997. We're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about what was going on in the news. I'm going to get to the bottom of why 97 was the coolest fucking year of all time.
Well, it was definitely the year that Britney Spears popped off. It was definitely the year that Spice Girls popped off.
saying.
It was definitely the year that Backstreet Boys popped off. It was definitely the year that Ron Perlman destroyed all of their lives simultaneously. No, I'm just kidding.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
You're not lying.
Yeah. I mean, not the Spice Girls because they were British, but all the American ones he fucked up. Anyway, different tidbit. Last article. This was a good one too. This is kind of on track with the Kate Bush Stranger Things type of doohick. House of Dragons premiered this past Sunday, which is, the prequel to the Game of Thrones series. And it was the most watched premiere in HBO and HBO Max history, clocking in at about 10 million
Wow.
watchers.
I didn't
Yes.
watch it. I didn't get to watch it.
The series was also the number one trending topic on the Twitter on Sunday
It's water.
and garnered more than 2 million Google searches that day. So needless to say, it was the talk of the town.
People are interested. I mean,
It's
listen,
been long awaited, so
Game
I've
of-
even forgotten what happened in Game of Thrones. It's been
Game
so
of
long.
Thrones, like you'll find people that love the way it ended. You'll find people that hate it.
It ended horribly.
It doesn't matter. The whole the hype around it, the production was so
Yeah.
good. The characters, even if the writers drove them into the ground, you still loved them because of the actors that portrayed them.
They were all beautiful. Everyone in that show was just
it was a
beautiful.
phenomenon.
Yeah.
And hopefully this one can hold the candle up to it. And it's got a strong start. That's a lot to look up to, or or live up to rather.
How are they going to make them all look younger, though?
Well, this is 200 years prior to the events of Game of
So
Thrones.
they're not even using the same actors at all.
No.
It's just randos.
There won't be a single one because they were not born yet. And their grandparents weren't born yet, and their great-grandparents weren't born yet. This is like the beginning of the Targaryens' reign over the Seven Kingdoms.
Brad knows a lot.
He
about
does.
this.
I didn't even know this.
I read a lot of the news when I'm taking a dump. Carry on.
Wow.
That's great. Wow.
We got
And
shots
you dump
still.
a lot.
Hurry up and finish this up so we can take these shots.
Okay. And that's what we have happening this week. So tune back to see what kind of disaster is happening next week. I'm Jordan Taylor. Okay. Thanks. Claps. Bye. Thanks. Bye. Oh, and I'm joined with Elly and Brad as always. And thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yay.
Yeah,
For the Jordy
you can do
Files.
your outro over the applause.
Oh, I don't know. I don't. The fans, they're supposed to wait till I'm done speaking. It makes me nervous.
Oh my!
Wow.
Yay! Jordy Files.
Oh, a boo and then a yay. Okay, Brad, and now I have my 2 random questions for you.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus!
Oh, God, I almost ripped my headphones out.
All right, hit
Um,
me.
Okay.
Should we do these shots first?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Definitely.
Time for pickleback. If you guys
Support
are,
them very equal.
you guys are
Very
drinking
good.
at home.
So I haven't read these to Brad yet, so he has no idea what they are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To
To not knowing.
To not knowing.
Delicious.
Yeah, delicious. All right, Jordy,
Okay.
hit me with your weirdo questions.
Now, both of these are hypothetical.
Oh, God, I hope so.
Obviously.
Can we get a puppy? No.
No, that would be real.
That's what I'm saying.
We're learning boundaries now. So the first question is, I just randomly was thinking about this, and I'd like to get your opinion. What if one day you found out my name was not actually Jordan? How would that make you feel?
Okay. Caveat. I would be.
Like, what if you found out I was like Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Like, I was some top secret, like, jujitsu spy.
Well, now you're just giving me an erection.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, that'd be hot.
Yeah, that sounds sexy.
I'm
as
Angelina
hell.
Jolie all of a sudden.
But unless, of course, I was the target and you're trying to murder me, and that might just do it already. My God, it's been how many years? Just fucking off me. But let me. So I would be interested to know what the name actually is. And then obviously the backstory. Like,
What if my name was your least favorite name?
That's a weird name. Your least favorite name?
Oh, jeez.
What if her name was Jordine?
Mhm.
And that's how it was pronounced. Was Jordine.
And you had to call me Jordine forever.
I'd probably still call you Jordy or JT
Or Jay.
or Giblets. I don't know.
Giblet.
I've not decided. Okay, carry on. So okay. So what did you think further into this question? Like, what would your name be? What is your name?
No, I'm just saying, like, what if, like, my whole
Who
identity...
are you?
Yeah, I was going to say, what if my whole identity was a lie?
I would probably ask why, and if it was just like, if you had a really good reason, we could work through that. If you were just like, I don't know, for funsies, I'd probably have to pack up and leave
Oh, okay.
because that's wild,
funsies.
crazy shit.
Oh, okay. It's just, yeah, just...
And this is the reveal.
And by the way, there's something I have to tell you. No, I'm just kidding.
Is
My
it
name's
is it-
From State Farm.
I don't know.
Sounds hideous.
Hey man, as long as it's not for funsies, we can work through these things.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. I just was thinking about that. And then this one I actually saw on TikTok, and the guy gave a really adorable answer. So I just really wanted to see if you could top it, because you're pretty sappy romantical. So
Oh, great. Tell everyone, why don't you?
So this is, yeah, giving your secrets away. So this is a pretend, obviously hypothetical, would never ever happen. But if we were married,
Wow.
and I passed away, and you remarried or met someone new, would you be buried next to me or next to your new spouse?
Good God.
Wow.
That is heavy.
Oh, is that too much for now? It's too
Well, the
much.
truth is, I'd probably burn your body and have you on my mantle.
Oh dear. Okay, this is too heavy. Let's move on. That was enough. We're done.
No, I
Thanks.
don't know.
I thought this was going to be like, if I were a worm, would you still love me kind of thing? Like,
Oh no, we deep dove
oh,
right into it.
shit.
Wow.
Wait, are you trying to think about it? You wouldn't know if you wanted to be buried next to me or your new spouse?
Oh, God.
I mean, I don't
Depends
even
who
know.
your new spouse was.
I don't even know if I would. I don't,
It's just a threesome.
Be like in the middle. Be like, she has to be buried on this side.
I mean, that sounds dope.
In the middle of two sandwich. You'd be like a hot dog.
Well, the
He's a
truth
wiener.
is, the truth is for me, I will likely not be buried. I will likely be burnt to a crisp, and hopefully they spread my ashes. I don't know, on top of a bar mitzvah or something. Like,
Oh
Go-
wow, way to ruin a bar mitzvah.
yeah, go sprinkle me
Are
on.
you Jewish?
Go,
Oy vey.
go take my ashes and ruin something.
Wow.
Go ruin something.
Okay, you
You
can,
can
probably
be
do that for
like
a while.
turned
Was-
into a tree
hey,
now.
Was that romantical enough for you?
Oh, God.
Yes, ruining a bar mitzvah is exactly the answer I thought.
Quote.
I mean, that definitely trumped the guy on TikTok, what he said too, for sure.
What did he say?
He was like stuffing his face with something, and he was like, I don't even remember. He was just like, no, he's like, I'll be next to you. He's like, I would never get married again. Like, he was like, you'd be the only one. Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
I don't know,
bullshit.
something. Yeah, I don't know. It was a cute way. I was like,
I don't know.
"Aw." The way
I
he
don't
answered
know.
it was nice. I was like, oh,
No,
okay, sir.
I'm pretty content. I think I'm at an age now where I wouldn't necessarily, if something happened to you, I wouldn't necessarily run out and be like getting back in. I don't know. I honestly, I can't even imagine doing this all over again.
Oh yeah,
Like,
dating sounds awful.
this isn't
It
dating.
Sounds like
No,
the
dude,
worst
this isn't
thing
dating.
ever.
Like we're like in a partnership.
Okay, but you have to start with dating.
That's what I'm saying.
That
I don't
sounds
know.
awful.
I don't know
And
if I would.
it is.
yeah.
I don't know if I could ever do that again. I don't want to. Like it sounds like if something happened to you, I'd probably just throw in the fucking towel.
Oh no, you'd be an old
Oh,
crazy person
he
by
would.
yourself.
Oh, man,
100%.
Elly
he
would have to come over and make sure you're bathing.
I have great
like-
family. I have plenty of friends. Like I think I would just be like like a bird that lost their mate, man.
Aww.
Just be like wandering around, eating worms.
Eating worms.
Or I'd turn gay and try a whole new thing. I don't know.
wow.
But I
Okay.
with
But
Chad
I-
Michael Murray.
yeah, for sure.
Oh dear, the heartthrob. Okay, that was it. That was fun.
Okay.
I feel
That was
I
it,
feel-
huh?
That was. I feel like I should have another question.
Can you sleep at night now?
No, I think I'm gonna lose sleep now.
Yeah. Way to open up that can of worms.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was fun. If you have any questions, Brad, feel free to not ask them.
Don't go dying, okay?
Don't you go dying on me now, you hear?
You just stick around until I'm good and ready to go.
Okay. That sounds like the way to do it here, clearly.
Oh, my
After
God.
that question.
Oh, man.
Well, guys, we would normally take a break, but we're like blasting through time here, so we're gonna get into
Oh my
Elly's
God.
Oh, wow.
Ellie's,
It's 10 o'clock.
bad bitch Bible study. Let's do it.
Oh, yes. Hello. I am Elly Brock. I'm here with Brad Brock and Jay Tay. Boop, boop. So while I was out at the bookstore and spent a lot of time there, I grabbed a new little nifty book that is very hold on. Can we get there? Very colorful and cute. And it says how to do hard things. No, not like that.
Oh, no.
Is that a bug in there? Okay. Anyways.
He wanted to read it first, really.
I did read it. So I came home and immediately read it. And it's a cute little book. So I kind of just wanted to talk about some hard things that I do. And one of the hardest things for me, like I have social anxiety. So much to the point where I'll like struggle to go out to the grocery store and like get groceries because I know it's like peak time. There's going to be a lot of people and I'm just like, fuck that. I'm just going to suffer and stay at home, or like I'll order food in and stuff like that. And I just kind of wanted to share how much of a psychopath I am.
Oh, goody.
And like, what a treat. Thank God that delivery exists, right? Like that since COVID happened, now we have like contactless delivery. So you don't even have to see your delivery person. Like before, like you would order pizza and you had to go to the door and like exchange things, right? Or at least grab the pizza from them. Now people just leave their food right outside your door, and then you open the door like a little gremlin and you go out and you scoop your food up and you crawl back in your cave.
I'm guilty.
Yes.
As long as they're smart enough not to leave it like right outside of your door, like directly in front of your, like, so you can't open your door.
Oh.
Have you seen some of those videos and like your drinks they'll leave there and it's like, well, how the hell am I supposed to get
I've
that?
never had that happen to me. So thankfully, like my door is kind of like high up above my step, whatever.
okay.
My door is like 8 foot tall. I don't know. I have a big ass door.
Fancy.
But so the past couple of weeks, I've been struggling a lot with like social anxiety. I haven't been to the grocery store. I only go for like essentials. Like if I absolutely 100% have to go, and I'll go and like, it's an awful experience, but I get my shit and I get out. But most of the time I've been delivering food to my house. And the other night, it was actually Monday night when I went out and I was out in the world and I was enjoying my day. And I went to Ulta and I went to Barnes & Noble. But by the time I got home, I was like, I am done. Like, I am tapped out. I can't have any more social interaction. Right. But I wanted to order pizza. And I just started laughing at myself because upstairs, my spare bedroom, I have a window that I can see out to the like driveway. And I'm sitting there and I get the text like notifications on my phone to know when they're like 2 minutes away. I'm sitting there and they're like, oh, so-and-so is in your neighborhood. And they're driving through and I see that I'm looking out my fucking window like a crazy person. And I see their headlights and then I go, oh no. And she comes up and like I did contactless delivery because I'm like, just leave the shit and go. Like, I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. Like, just leave my food and let me crawl out like a gremlin and get it. And I see the headlights. She stops. I hear my doorbell. I'm just sitting there. I sit and I wait. I don't even go to the door. She's ringing my doorbell. I don't go to the door. I'm sitting upstairs and I'm waiting until I see her headlights go away. And I'm looking at my phone. I'm like on the tracker. I'm like, let it say delivered. Like, no, you're still like on your way, whatever. She rings the doorbell again. I sit on that bed for 10 minutes waiting for her to drive away so that I can crawl out and grab my food and come back in. That's how bad my social anxiety is.
Yeah, it seems a bit debilitating. Yeah.
So like that is one of the hardest things for me is being able to like sometimes the other day, it was about a week ago, I was ordering in a lot of food because again, it's super easy now to just get shit delivered to your house, right? And I was like, no, like I'm trying to save money because it's expensive.
It
you know,
is.
you're paying
Yeah,
like $5 in
It's
delivery.
a premium. It's a luxury.
Yeah. You know, you're paying a lot more to get it delivered than if you just got off your ass and went and got it yourself. Right. So I was like, no, like I want to save some money. Let me get out and just like drive to the drive-through. It was a restaurant that had a drive-through that I was trying to order from. It was Arby's, right? Like, okay, let me just get in my car, drive. It's literally 5 minutes from my house. Just go. get your food, come home. I made it halfway down the road. I start breaking down. I'm crying in my car. I'm like, I can't do this. I turn around, go home, and order the food delivery.
Wow.
It's bad.
That bad, huh?
It's really bad. So, like, getting out of my house to go, and, like, don't get me fucked up. Like, getting up, going to work, and interacting with all of my coworkers and all of those people, like, every day, like, that's something that I have to do so I can muster up the courage to go ahead and do that. Like, I prepare myself for that day, and I get up and I do it because it pays my bills. I know I have to do it. And I know that that's something that I'm good at, so I go ahead and I do it. But when it comes to, like, literally just going through a drive-through, it's debilitating to be able to get out of my house and just, like, go through there.
No kidding.
It's so, when I went to the bookstore and I saw this cute little fucking book that says how to do hard things, I was like, maybe this will help. And honestly, like, reading through the book, it's very basic. But it's a lot of the core values that I've talked about before on Bible study. It's a lot of the, you know, like, you have to rest, like, you have to understand, you know, that sometimes you just can't do those things that day, and that's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person. Like, it was just a lot of positivity and just, like, realistic things. So, like, this book was super adorable. It's very relatable, and it kind of helped my perspective a little bit. But even looking back on, like, how hard it was and how crazy I felt to, like, order food and then hide out in my house and wait until they drove away, I still managed to get my food. I could still afford it. Like, it was still something, like, I wasn't struggling to a point where I couldn't survive. And I feel like that's a good middle ground. Like, that's not something to be 100% ashamed about. Like, I'm still getting up, going to work, making my money, coming home. If I'm hungry, I get food delivered. Like, it's a little expensive, but I can afford it. And if I can't, then I'm like, I know 100% I can't do this, so I need to go to the store. And I figure out a way to get myself out there, get it done, and come back home. So even if you're not doing the really, really hard things, if you're just getting by, that's okay too. Like, there's going to be some days where you just kind of get by, and it's not the best. You're not doing everything that you possibly can do. But if you're surviving, it's okay to survive during those days. And then once you kind of feel better and you're able to go out into the world and do those things, like, that's great. But as long as you're surviving, you're doing just fine.
Yeah. Don't think that that you're somehow inadequate because you have anxiety about going out and doing these types of things. You know, like, acknowledge it. You know, work through it. Ask yourself why. Why do I feel this way? See if there's a way that you can work around it. And if not, then be fortunate that we live in a world where things are convenient in such a way where you can just get on your phone and, you know, and say, I want to eat and I need it delivered. And you know, I certainly don't have any chronic anxiety issues that, you know, where it's debilitating in such a way that I can't leave my house. You know, like you said, you're in some middle ground. There's some people that can't leave their house ever.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so the fact that you're able to get up and go to work and do your thing and make sure and make yourself do that is great. You know, there's some people that can't leave their house because they have a panic attack, you know, and things like that.
And I've been there before too. I've been there in a situation where I'm just like, the thought of going to work causes me to have a panic attack and I can't go. And I can't call out because the thought of calling out gives me an even more panic attack.
Right, it's like an avalanche.
Yeah, and you're just in the cycle and you're just like, I feel like a piece of shit because, like, this is something that I should be able to do and it's something that I know I should do, but I can't muster up the strength and the energy, or just like I can't do it, like physically can't do it. I've been in situations where I'm like, I would literally rather pull out every single eyelash that I have than be in this situation.
Wow.
And there's people that feel like that all the time. So like, I'm grateful that I'm able to get up and go to work and have a good day at work and then come home. And when I come home, if I feel so overwhelmed that I don't want to socialize with anybody, so I get food delivered and I'm being a creep in my window because I don't want to socialize with anybody, like it's a problem, yes, but I'm managing in a way. But like it's doing the hard things in the way that is comfortable for myself. Like I could either starve or I can have food delivered and like suffer that little bit of anxiety where they're hanging out by my front door and I'm just like, get the fuck out of my house, you know, like leave, just leave my food and
But
leave me be.
I feel like that's relatable to most people. You know, if you,
I think a lot of
if
people
you-
feel that way.
if you order
Yeah.
something that you want contactless, that you want them to leave it at the door, it's
Yeah.
an option that you choose, and the delivery person has neglected that, and they're just standing there.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, baby, that's on you. And like, you should know better. Now you're wasting your own time.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
even still, I always feel like a little like house goblin, just like crawling out of my house and gathering my food and coming back in and sitting on my couch eating it off of my ottoman. Like,
Well, you know, I think it's an interesting. I think this is an interesting topic. If we have more time, I'd love to dive more into it. But I think I'm going to do some of my own research on that kind of psychology, the psychology that goes into that. And I'd love to discuss it again. Absolutely, if you're interested.
yeah, I mean, my social anxiety, like it gets really bad.
You've had it since you were a kid. I remember.
yeah.
I remember when you were, you know, like a preteen, you had anxiety, like taking something up to the checkout counter and paying
Oh yeah,
for it.
no, I get so much anxiety, especially at the grocery store. Grocery stores are the absolute fucking worst.
Oh my
I
God.
hate.
Well, for everyone, like I get anxiety shopping at the grocery
Oh
store.
my
Like
God,
I get in and I try to get out as quickly as possible.
But even like, and it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. Like even just going through a drive-through, where you have minimal interaction with people, but going through a drive-through, especially a like drive-through that I'm not familiar with, like McDonald's. I know the McDonald's menu, right? But I'm still a little like, I get anxiety if I'm trying to order something new, or, you know, like going through the Arby's drive-through, which I was trying to do. And I was like, that sounds fucking good, but I've never been through an Arby's drive-through. So I freaked the fuck out. And I was like, no, I'm just going to get it delivered. And of course, like they fucked it up when they delivered it. But like that kind of anxiety overwhelms me so much to the point that I can't actually do it.
There's got to be a solution. We'll find the solution. We'll do
I
it
hope
together. We'll find the
so.
solution. We'll find the solution together.
But yeah, I guess for Bible study, it's just like, you know, doing hard things is fucking hard. And even if you end up doing just the bare minimum for it, that's okay. It's okay.
Heard that. It's
Yeah.
a good message. Love it.
And what's hard for one is not hard for another.
That is,
You know, like
absolutely
everyone
true, too.
has, yeah, to each their own.
Yeah.
Nice.
know?
Nice.
It
All right.
varies. Yeah. And that's good enough.
It's
Yeah.
good enough.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's,
You're good enough.
You're good enough. Let's get into our shameless plugs real quick. All right, Elly. Since we've been talking anyway, any shameless plugs tonight?
Yeah, the Justin Queso Foundation. We are promoting it a lot on Amazon right now. If you're doing your checkout and you want to add a little donation, you can add the Justin Queso Foundation. You can also come to my restaurant in Port St. Lucie. You can buy the Jason's Mom sauce, which is really good. It's like a tangy kind of barbecue sauce. But the purchase of that sauce sends a donation to the Just In Case So Foundation. And you can donate in store. It's a great foundation. Like, it helps the community. It helps whatever like cause we're working towards, and they work with a lot of different foundations and like whatever's going on. The last one we did was One Pulse, which was really cool with the Orlando, Pride Week, all that shit. We don't have anything going on right now, so all the donations you make in store go straight to Just In Case So. But it helps the employees, it helps the community. It's just overall pretty awesome. So definitely donate to it. And when you come in the store, ask to like round up your change, ask to buy one of the sauces, which are awesome. All of our sauces are incredible. And you can even just come in and just do a straight donation at the store too. Is really cool.
Nice. Great ways to give. Very cool foundation. I've looked into it myself.
It's awesome.
And I dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. What about you, Jordy? Any shameless plugs tonight?
No, sir. Thank you, though.
You're so cute. Don't die.
Wow.
I will try my darndest.
Please. That's all I can ask.
Yes. Thank you.
God, terrible questions.
Why did you what made you think of those questions?
I don't know. The brain is a weird place.
Oh man, she was on TikTok.
Yeah, the one was
long.
from TikTok, and the other one I just had sitting here when I thought to ask you the questions.
Weird. All right, you guys, thank you so
Just
much for
picking your brain.
for joining us live. If you are watching this later, then you're missing out. Come hang with us live on Wednesday nights to join in the chats and even call into the studio if you have something to add. Wherever you're watching, please make your way over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. That would be great. You can listen to our radio station, JNC Radio, all day and night on the free Live 365 radio app. It's available wherever you get your apps, and you get in there and you search for JNC Radio. Add us to your favorites and enjoy this show on Wednesday nights. Great music throughout the day and night, including local tunes. And catch my Jams and Coffee morning show on weekday mornings at 8 a.m. for you early birdies. I know it's early. It's early for me. I'm sure it's early for you. Speaking of, wake up with me for Jams and Coffee in the morning, kicking off at 8 a.m. We'll talk about the news of the day. I'll share some enlightening articles and stories, and we'll even gossip a little. Won't you join me for coffee? I wrote a question. We actually talked about we had poop talk. We talked about poop this morning.
Oh.
On the morning show. Why is it brown? We had a whole discussion. I went into the whole science of it. Quite enlightening. We do get into some enlightening stuff on there. Really, really fun show. And so thank you to Philip and Paul and Pam who are my anchors that show up every morning. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at Code Rum, Hop Life Brewing, the Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stewart, and Paul Robertson from the Drums and Rums podcast. Please support those who support us and support local whenever you can. And as I mentioned earlier on, the cat is finally out of the bag. Myself and Johnny Ringo from the Code Rum Company have put together an amazing cruise experience aboard the Margaritaville at Sea. It's the Pirates and Parrot Heads Party and Paradise Cruise. There's a lot of P's.
Pirates Cruise.
Yes, it's the Party in Paradise Cruise sailing out of the Port of Palm Beach on January 13th for a 2-day cruise. Enjoy themed parties, all the amenities of the ship, and a beautiful day in Grand Bahama, regardless of what Jordan thinks. And
What?
You'll also get an exclusive concert from award-winning trop rock artist Jesse Rice, who wrote the hit song, of course, Cruise for Florida Georgia Line, and coincidentally was hanging out with us the last couple of days treasure hunting in Sebastian. We'll post the link to tickets and info on our Facebook page and website. Come join us for a getaway. We'll all be there. Speaking of treasure hunting, Mel Fisher Days is coming to Key West September 2nd through the 6th at multiple Key West locations. And, of course, honors the legacy of the late shipwreck salvor, Mel Fisher, as well as the Atosha and other vessels from Spain's 1622 fleet that were lost in the Straits. But this year is special, as it marks the 400th anniversary of the fateful night that the Etosha went down. Find more info at melfisher.com. Tomorrow night, I'll be performing at the Manatee Island in Fort Pierce as my one-man band, 5:30 sharp. So I hope to see you there. And that, my friends, is my shameless plug. All right, you guys. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed our willy-nilly show tonight. Willy-nilly.
Oh, it was willy-nilly.
Yeah, it was.
We really ought to call
We
it.
could have ranted for like 6 hours.
Oh my God! Yeah, we should start a
We didn't
podcast.
even get into the loan forgiveness.
Oh my God, we didn't. We should.
That's okay. We don't need to. It's best for everyone.
We should start a podcast called Bitch Fest. And that's all we do is just bitch the whole time. Listen, you guys, we should have called this the Pickleback Fest, really.
Literally.
As I mentioned earlier, I had another concept plan, but decided to put it on ice until I got some better things lined up for that. But join us next week for the Pocky One Chip Challenge 2022, Derek. We're doing
Better
it, Derek.
be
We're
here.
doing it. Until then, friends, drink some water, do something nice for somebody. And hey, it's okay if you don't want to answer the door for the pizza guy. They'll leave it. They'll leave it on the stoop. Swear
Eventually.
to God that they will. Take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.
I'm amazed. How did this all live life?